Is the race ready? We good?
I don't know. Driekiann is now saying that they didn't hard reset, so I'm not sure if he's gonna try to hard reset.
Driekiann unreadied, so
Yeah.
don't know what's going on there. Hopefully
I'm
nothing.
just gonna tell him to quickly hard reset. Okay, I think we're good. Alright.
Shall I let's start this?
Alright.
Or
Well, Driekiann is now good, and I'm just double checking with asazas.
he's marked as ready.
Alright. He's saying good to go. Okay, so yeah, I would let them off.
I'll let him loose then.
Yep, sounds good. Alright. So, while we're doing the countdown, Pokemon Crystal Extreme Full Item Rando. Right? Yeah.
Yep.
I do mostly Maximum, so I get the names mixed up sometimes. But yeah, here we go.
Fine stuff.
And just waiting. Should be starting shortly.
Posted.
Alright, there we go. Alright. So, for those who don't know Pokemon Crystal that well, and this tournament, what it is they are off to find 16 badges to defeat Red in Mount Silver. And these badges could be pretty much anywhere. Wow. Okay. And right off the bat, both of them get served. Okay. Alright, I like it. Early Surf is nice. Surf is not only just a really useful gem, just a really powerful move to be using.
Yeah, Surf is a great move.
Yeah. Best thing to see here for a starter would be a Kingdra. So we have Nidoqueen, Ekans, and Mr. Mime. I mean, probably either the Mr. Mime or the Nidoqueen, I would go.
I would take Mr. Mime.
Yeah, and it looks like both of them did go with the Mr. Mime. Especially given you have Surf early and Mr. Mime is much more of a special, I think that's probably the choice to make.
Yep.
Not only that, but you know that you have Surf, and now your rival is going to have Nidoqueen.
Ooh.
What was that? Oh, Gyarados? Is that what you're seeing? Alright, we got a Gyarados.
Driekiann already taught Surf.
Huh? You already taught Surf? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. You can teach the Surf HM over and over again. And, you know, you might have to use that Mr. Mime for a little bit. Wow! And Strength 2 on 29? Wow. Boy, if they get the right badges, this world is gonna be their oyster. They can literally go anywhere. And there's the Nidoqueen on the route as well. That's funny.
Elm like ripping them off.
I'm not sure why. Alright. Well, he defeated a wild Nidoqueen. I'm not sure why, but whatever. Alright.
It's XP.
I guess, but odds are you're probably not gonna stick with the Mime. At least I probably wouldn't. Unless there was nothing better to find. On the other hand, though... Yeah, there's a Blissey. That might be worth killing. I think
That
he
might
considered it, but decided against it.
hard
Blissey
to
is...
kill.
Yeah, Blissey is hard to kill, but it is an EXP badge
Fog
fog badge.
badge.
Boy, at this rate, we're going to be done in 20 minutes. We're getting all the key items immediately. So we have immediate surf access, and Asazas is immediately going to do the surf cherry grove check. Makes perfect sense. You aren't backtracking at all, really, at that point. And you never know, it could be something important. So, although he's saving before getting it, interesting. Alright, well, it was item finder. Nothing too great, but
I believe he
you know.
saves so he doesn't die to the counter.
I think he's saving because he's trying to get a main in the water. That's smart, a level 20 main right off the bat. Whereas Driekiann, he's surfing on this route for the main. Alright. So they're using their surfing capabilities to try to get a nice, good main. Already level 20, 22. We got a Mantine. That's stab surf right there. And we got a Wigglytuff. Alright. I think he's trying to get to the same water that Driekiann is in. Unfortunately, Driekiann's taken a wipe. The thing about getting a main in these waters is that it is a great option if you don't just keep dying. So, we just need them to be able to get a Pokemon. So it's a race to see who gets it first, and I wouldn't be surprised if both of them end up running the Mantine. What do you think?
Yeah, I looked at Mantine like a while ago. It was a little better than I thought.
It was a what?
Always the Mantine.
Yeah. There's a Machamp.
Ooh,
Instead
Machamp. Really
yeah, instead of doing a Mantine with Surf, you could do a Machamp with Strength. Machamp is Blizzard, too. Ooh.
Machamp's main weakness is being slow.
Alright, well, Asazas was able to get the Machamp. I think he's just going to run with it. Teach it Strength and go from there. Yep, it looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. Yep. So let's see what Machamp's other moves are. We got Sacred Fire, Double Slap, and Lock On, it looked like.
Yeah, he taught over Lock On.
Oh, was that what he taught over? Okay. Sacred Fire is a good fire move when it hits, but it's low PP, and Machamp is not a special attacker, that's for sure. Double Slap, really not that great either. So that Machamp, you know, if you can get good moves on it, it'll work, but unfortunately, other than Strength, there's just nothing there. I think Driekiann's moving on from the water.
It's a fair choice if you can't touch anything, I think.
Yeah, the other thing you can do is if you're not happy with any of the mains there, you could try surfing in Violet. Because I believe Violet's surf would be different encounters, so... You know, if you're not happy with anything there, you're having rough luck, then yeah, check out there. Maybe you'll have a better main there.
Yeah.
Oh, right, the Machamp also has Blizzard, that's the other thing. So Blizzard's kind of like the, it's kind of like the fire move, where it's a pretty powerful move, low accuracy though, and on top of that, Machamp, like we said, not really a special attacker, but it will get the job done, and honestly, just the fact that you're 15, 17 levels higher, that's already huge.
Yeah. You'll still be able to one-shot most things. Even without the best coverage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you could, even without Strength, I mean, you'd be one-shotting a lot of things for a while, so...
Driekiann seems to be going for Celebi. Yes, Dig. Which is nice.
Yeah, even if the Celebi's not gonna be a main, having Dig, you know, it helps. It's less escape ropes you need. Although the Celebi's gonna take him out.
Another
That's like
wipe
the
for...
third wipe he's had.
No. It's boring.
So yeah. Small early lead for asazas. My bad. Asazas. But it's certainly negligible, really. So we're doing the Violet City
With
Surf
good,
checks. Yep.
with good luck. It's anything can still happen.
Now, one thing I just noticed, and I don't know if Asazas noticed this, he has a TM for Skull Bash, which, honestly, for the Machamp, that's not bad, given what its current moveset is.
Is it?
I mean,
I don't know how many times I would click it over Strength.
yeah, Strength would be the better move, but if you need, an early Squirt Bottle, that could be another main there, too. I mean, that's a level 20 right there. The thing about Skull Bash is it also boosts your defense. So, like, probably early on, probably not that good. And you're right, Strength is definitely the better move, so I don't know. The issue is with this Machamp, though, is just that other than Strength, it doesn't have too much going for it.
Yeah.
But for now, all it needs is Strength. I mean, it's getting the job done.
Indeed, that's what it all means.
Boy. I feel bad for Driekiann, though. He is struggling trying to get a main, unfortunately. And if only he went to Sprout Tower, he would be able to find the Squirt Bottle. And, I mean, we don't know what Pokemon it is, but that is a possible main there option as well.
There's plenty of water areas past
So,
Squirt Bottle that are higher level.
So here's an interesting thing, and I'm very curious to see if any of the runners are going to do this. You have early Surf, you have early Squirt Bottle, you could rush Rocket Hideout. Instead of Azalea and Goldenrod, rush Rocket Hideout, or I guess rush Lighthouse. Certainly an interesting play. I don't know if it's the play I would make, but I would definitely check the Sudowoodo if nothing else, just to see what it is. Even if you just check the Sudowoodo and then decide afterwards, well, we're gonna go down Goldenrod or down to Azalea, you know.
Yeah, decide what the plan's gonna be.
Mm-hmm. I think Driekiann just really wants to run Mantine. Well, he finally caught it, so hopefully Driekiann can start working on catching back up.
What's the easiest high-level post bottle you can find? What do you mean by that, Baby K?
The easiest high-level post bottle you can find? Probably... I'm assuming if they're talking, like, wild, like, for possible mains, I would say probably anything surfing related. You could consider the shiny, which is going to be level 30, but you're going to have to deal with that shiny sparkle at the beginning every time you send it out, which is slow. The other thing is, if they did rush the Rocket Hideout, I guess you could try maining one of the Electrodes down there as well.
I think the problem with that is, like, the Electrodes are only level 18, and by the time you finish complete the Rocket Hideout, your main will be much higher than that already.
Are they 18? I thought they were 23. I might be mistaken.
18, 23. I Maybe there's 23.
Okay. Well, it's somewhere around there. Demnix brings up a good point in chat, though, that if you go to the Ekritique Center and then go to Goldenrod, you can get a free level 20 Pokemon from Bill.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think going off of what Baby K said, I think that would get trade EXP as well.
I'm pretty sure it does not get trade EXP.
No? I mean, the Kenya does.
Bill isn't a trainer, so it's not a trade.
Okay.
I think.
Bill's Pokemon does not? Okay. Well, still. We got Mineral Badge, the useless Johto badge, but we need the badges anyway, so I guess it's not really that useless.
You could argue Storm Badge is also useless.
Storm Badge is not useless. Are you kidding?
Technically.
Let's see what Sudowoodo is. That is a Butterfree. I would not name that.
I mean, I'm very biased.
Is that one of your favorites?
Yes.
Down to asazas, I would probably do the Machamp over the Butterfree, but if this Butterfree's got a good moveset, then, you know, it's worth. Alright, it looks like asazas is working his way up to Ekritique. Now, he skipped the Faulkner gym, right? I don't think he did Faulkner's gym. Or if he did, I just blocked out of there for a little bit. But we now have Mystery Egg. So that's a fetch quest for bringing back...
No, the Lord, we have not seen what the Kenya is.
Yep, they have not been anywhere near Goldenrod. Instead, asazas is rushing Ekritique. You know,
Romer's a good idea, if you're lucky.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. If you go for the Roamer, if you are lucky enough to find a Roamer, that is a level 40 right there, which is double the Machamp's level. Which, you know, as long as it's not something completely garbage, it's good. The only things that would be like, it would have to be something really bad for a level 40 not to run it. Because even if it was a Caterpie, you could evolve that into Butterfree. Or a Magikarp, you could evolve that into Gyarados. Like,
have to be something like a Smeargle.
Or like, yeah, Smeargle, I probably wouldn't run. Ditto, I probably wouldn't run.
Shuckle,
Sunflora, I probably wouldn't run.
Delibird.
Delibird? I'm not sure if Delibird's stats, I wouldn't. The one thing I'm bad at with this stuff is knowing what Pokemon have good stats and stuff, so. Alright. I don't know any of those cries. There are going to be people in chat way better. That third one. I know that cry. Is that just Spearow? Is that Speak Cry Spearow?
Spearow is the most commonly heard.
Oh, Dimnix is saying third one is Farfetch'd. Okay, yup. That's why I know that cry, because the Farfetch'd quest. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so we got a Farfetch'd
at least
Suicune.
5 times in a race.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I know that cry. A lot of times I recognize the cry, I'm still not at the point where I can put a name to it, though. Alright. So let's see what Driekiann is going to be doing here. We're done with Sprout Tower. Are we going straight to the Sudowoodo? Are we doing Faulkner? Nope. We are going to the Mart. Alright. So yeah, it looks like no one in chat's fully sure, so I'm not sure what the other ones were. Oh, Whirlwind. That's kind of a... Oh, Garfield's saying the second one was Pikachu. Okay. So we have a Pikachu roamer, but now the question is the first one. And I'd have to re-listen to that cry, because that one I don't think I had any clue on, so...
I'm pretty bad with cries as well.
Yeah. knowing the cries, that is like a skill that I don't know how people get, because especially with this being a Game Boy game, it all hard to me. So Asazas decided to teach Surf with the champ, and I don't hate that decision. I think that's actually not a bad. Driekiann,
I
meanwhile,
don't hate that decision.
what?
Makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah. Driekiann, meanwhile, checked the item finder house in Ekritik, but is now heading right. Also, apparently that first roamer was seeking, according to chat.
Driekiann
All right.
doesn't get the room outside.
Yeah.
Maybe
So we
he'll
got
take
one
you
person. Sorry, go on.
Nothing.
So we got one person doing Ekritik Gym, one doing Mortar, but also it looks like he's considering main swapping. I think he's gonna main swap to the Poliwrath, which is I would say better.
Ooh, the first Mewtwo.
Oh, but that's not a wild Mewtwo. I was like, oh no. Alright. So Driekiann's got Poliwrath.
Body slam and headbutt.
Alright. Well, that's some good EXP for the Machamp. Let's see. I'm very interested to see if Driekiann can pull anything out of Mortar Basement here. So far, nothing. But there's still a few chucks to go. Now, I know people... I've talked to enough people, I think, in the community that I get the feeling that doing Morty is a split decision. Some people, like me, absolutely hate dealing with Morty's gym and will put it off as much as possible. Other people, apparently, like Asazas, just will do Morty immediately. It'll be interesting to see if Morty plays off. For one, Morty has 2 items that it unlocks, but the other big one is it is another way to open up Tin Tower if you can get the Rainbow Wing and Clear Back. And that's a big if, because we don't have either of them yet.
It usually does seem to happen, though.
Tin Tower, yeah, it usually happens. I would say, on average, Morty is probably an okay chuck to do. Probably good, like, 70 to 80% of the time. But for me, I don't know. I would still personally put it off, and, you know, there's no real big reason for that, just how I feel.
I also put off Morty.
Yeah. So Driekiann's working his way up to Lake of Rage. We're gonna get to see what the shiny is. Any predictions on shiny, chat? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with a shiny Cubone.
I'm gonna go with shiny Gyarados.
You're gonna go with shiny Gyarados? Oh, if it was vanilla shiny Gyarados, huh? That would be interesting. Alright, we got Ditto, Hitmonlee, Dragonite, Dugtrio, Apom, I guess is in chat. Ekritik, Gym, Morty had a potion. Plain badge! Plain badge on Morty. Boom! Good call on Morty there. The shiny, meanwhile, is a Tyrogue.
Tyrogue. You could evolve that.
You could evolve that. Like I said, the shiny is a good level. The issue is that you have to watch the shiny animation every time.
And he doesn't catch it.
Yeah, I don't hate that decision, even though Tyrogue and the Hitmon Pokemon are some of my favorites. I don't hate the decision. Would have been kind of baller, though, to, would have been kind of baller to run a shiny Hitmonchan or something. So the one benefit Asazas has now is that he's doing the 4 strength checks in Mortar, that Driekiann was unable to. Whereas Driekiann is now working his way back. He's actually decided not to do Rocket Hideout. Ooh! Asazas made a small mistake. Forgot to chuck the item up top, so he's gonna have to go all the way back around.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Sometimes it happens.
Oh, yeah.
Leave your fingers on the keys for too long.
And then it's rough because you're like, oh, I did a dumb mistake to forget this one check. Is it really worth going back for it, or do I bank on it not being something? I know one run I was doing yesterday, I had that situation. 10 minutes later, I decided to go back for it. It was Storm Badge. So, you never know. Where is Driekiann off to? I guess Goldenrod? No?
Maybe, no.
Oh, I think he was double checking to make sure he talked to the Rock Smash guy. Okay. Really want to make sure that you talk to him so that you can buy Rock Smash. And yes, chat, they are very much going very different routes. We are in very different places. And that's what happens when you have such an early Squirt Bottle like we had. And early Surf Access. You figure most races, you would see them in Azalea working towards Goldenrod. We have not seen a hide nor hair of either city yet. But Driekiann is about to make his way to Goldenrod. So, check the national park, nothing there. Unless the lady here has something. Nope.
Keep Up is a nice item, though.
What was that?
Keep Up is nice.
Yeah, it's a good money item, especially for the early game here. Did not check the item on there, on the 35. Interesting.
To be fair, he's running a man team.
Yeah. Alright, so looks like Asazas is working their way up to Lake of Rage now. Will they do Rocket Hideout, or are they also going to just do the shiny and then just bail? Oh boy.
As much as I like meme about like not finishing Rocket Hideout, I think it's probably a good idea.
What was that? What's a good idea?
Doing and finishing Rocket Hideout.
Yeah, I would have done Rocket Hideout.
I would probably done it later, but I would have done it the first time I came to the area.
You have to bike back to Mahogany anyway. And on top of that, it's good experience, especially for this early. Unless you're banking on getting Kanto access, and then from there, getting a Kanto main, which can be like level 30, 32. Which, you know, if that happens, you're right, you don't really need that experience. It looks like Asazas is doing Rocket Hideout though. Alright. Yeah, we have two very different routes going on. I'm loving it.
Yep.
The other thing to keep in mind, too, is Asazas has Plain Badge, and Driekiann does not. Because Driekiann did not fight Morty. Buying heal powders? I haven't seen someone buy heal powders there before, but okay. Might as well.
Not an idea.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. Just something I guess I haven't seen.
I used to buy herbal medicine from there, but I stopped.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's a shop that I always forget even exists, so. Driekiann, Goldenrod.
We don't. I don't.
Oh, the bird? No, we have not. I think he picked up Kenya, but we have not checked with the Kenya.
He's definitely picked it up. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to check again.
Kenya could be a good. it starts low level,
Yeah.
but it goes up pretty quickly.
I'm not a personal fan of maining the Kenya, but I definitely see the appeal. So. Alright, let's see what Bike Shop's got. And it's just a team.
TM40.
Kenya starts at level 10.
10. If it was level 20, we would run every day.
Yeah, if it was level 20, boy, you would see everyone skipping Azalea and rushing for it. Oh, there you go. Driekiann got the Eevee. We were talking about the Bills Pokemon earlier as a possible main, and they picked it up. So it'll be interesting to see what it ends up being.
Yeah, realistically, you don't really want to run a man team.
Yeah, especially at this point. It would have been fine if they didn't get the Squirt Bottle, but now that you have Squirt Bottle, you have so many options. Also, I believe Wid Hunt in chat is correct. I believe Kenya is level 20 in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, just not Crystal. So we have Driekiann buying the Water Stone and checking TM.
Ooh, there's an attack that strikes twice. That's Boomerang.
Oh, is that Boomerang? Boomerang is a good move. Oh! Did you just see what asazas got?
Ticket.
SS
Yep,
ticket.
SS ticket.
Ooh. That could be a game changer.
Although it does not allow Fly to be in hand, it's still a good item to get if you want to switch to.
Yeah, I mean, it gets you to Kanto. The only issue for asazas probably is that there is still so many things in Johto they haven't shocked, let alone trying to go Kanto. So that'll be interesting to see. Will they go... Oh, did asazas get the Silver Wing? Oh. I missed that.
Yeah.
Well, if they have Silver Wing, they get Whirlpool access. That could be a Lugia at level 60. But you would need both Whirlpool. Driekiann got Clear Bell in the basement. So yeah, I would probably still clear out Johto before taking that SS ticket anywhere. So we got a Squirtle. Was the Squirtle the Kenya, or was the Squirtle... No, it said Squirtle, so the Squirtle must have been the Eevee gift. Level 20 Squirtle to main. I'd do it. Better than the Mantine, probably. Although, that's going to take a while before it'll evolve to Blastoise. You got War Turtle, but... Still probably better than the Mantine.
There is no level 75 Mewtwo in this game.
Yeah. And even in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, that is locked behind Fighting Red, so... Or no, it isn't. It's locked behind getting 16 badges. But, yeah, that's not going to be really an option. So we've got a decent variety of items at this point that these players have. One of them having SS ticket and plain badge, a mineral badge. But the other having Clear Bell now. Red is locked behind 16
Red is locked
badges.
behind 16 badges.
That's what we gotta do. We
Red's
gotta
also
find them
locked
all.
behind the 3 Pokegear parts.
And also Flash. Which we do not have yet. Although, the Flash lock is really more like a in logic lock. Realistically, you don't need it.
You can skip it, but...
Yeah. I mean, it's not even that hard of a skip to do, as long as you have a map of the area and you kind of know. Why would you buy escape ropes when you have dig?
He hasn't opened the ruins of Alpha Chamber that you need the escape rope to open.
Yeah, so that would be one big reason. So like Zallard said, you can memorize Dark Rooms, which is why I said it's sort of a lock. The issue is that the logic with these ROMs makes it so that you're never forced to do a room in the dark. You're never forced to. You can, you're probably going to see the runners do it several times. But you don't have to.
ABK is correct in that there are indeed 4 checks that require Flash.
That as well, so. Flash has checks as well with the Ruins of Elf puzzle. Or the secret room.
Right. As for the question of why you buy escape ropes over when you have dig, sometimes you forget.
That's the other thing. Or dig is on the Polyrath, is that right?
No, dig is on Solid B.
Oh, right. Then yeah, I guess it's probably more just forgetting. Asazas finding Earth badge, definitely taking an early lead in the badge department. Driekiann, meanwhile, cleaning up Violet City, finally beating Faulkner. Looks like dropping off Kenya now. Did we get a chance to see what the Kenya was, or no?
I don't think so.
So actually,
yeah? I would have definitely checked it at least.
I would check it more out of curiosity's sake. So speaking of doing things in the dark, we're going to see Driekiann here doing just that. So we've got Rock Smash. We can check. There's 3 checks here. And you can check all 3 of them. Now, anything he finds here is technically out of logic, which can affect the way you rank. But given their position, I think this is a good play.
Yeah, this is not a bad idea.
Alright.
Not something...
Driekiann check. Driekiann, I think, might have messed up movement.
Don't think so.
Oh no, they're good, okay.
Good.
Well, all 3 items ended up being garbage. What about the 46 item, though?
Seems the lectures are level 23.
46 also garbage. That's a shame. But it's good knowledge that Driekiann now has, so there's that. Asazas, meanwhile, defeating the Electrodes. Actually, so let's see what levels these are. There are 23.
There's 23.
Okay.
You were correct.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can see Asazas means level 32, so...
Ooh. Oh my god! A Kabuto, an exploding Kabuto. That is... Oh boy. I probably wouldn't have... I don't know if I would have revived. I might have just used the Butterfree to kill this last one and then taken a center heal or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Driekiann's doing a bunch of PC management here. Oh, cut!
M01.
Alright.
Good thing he didn't do the ERC skill.
All in all, I would say Rocket Hideout, good play, but it's not... We didn't get anything where it's like, you have to get it now. Except for the SS ticket. That might end up. But I mean, cut until we get Hive Badge, which that could be late game. That's not going to help. The other badges, you know, we're going to have to get them at some point. But there was no badges to give progress any. The question will...
could be skipped, but that's very unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. Yeah.
Also, really quickly, SpeedGaming in chat reminding us, there is a Spanish restream on SpeedGaming Espanol. If you are more comfortable listening in Spanish over English, you should definitely check that out. It's awesome that we're at the point where SpeedGaming has so many different restreams in different languages. I think that's awesome.
Nice.
Gets the world more united. So, looks like Driekiann's making their way towards Azalea now, whereas Asazas is working on Price. You know, anyone could get anything at this point, so...
Yeah.
Now, the nice thing about this is we can actually check every item in Union Cave our first visit because we already have server.
Yep. It's very nice.
Now, we're gonna have to come back here to do the... Driekiann is gonna have to come back here to when he gets the plane badge. As well as...
Did Driekiann buy a water stone whilst you...
Driekiann... Yes, Driekiann did. Driekiann did buy one. I do remember him buying a water stone.
Okay.
But still, water stone chamber, that one's locked behind strength, isn't it?
Yup. Driekiann did buy your rock
yeah,
smash.
and Driekiann does not have a plane badge, unfortunately. Blue card is a key item that is completely useless. I actually don't even know what it does in the vanilla.
You can like get rare candies with it.
Oh, can you?
Very slowly. Yes.
Cool. That's the item that Buena normally gives in the tower, right?
Yup.
Okay. Yeah, so what Garfield said. It's completely useless for our purposes. It's the same as finding the item finder, basically, where, you know, it has uses in the main game, but nothing here. Alright,
Yeah.
so asazas working their way on Goldenrod. They're using the bug catching to warp back instead of a save warp. Okay.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yep. It's not a bad play. I think asazas...
going back to pick up the PP up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say, Driekiann's going back to pick that up. I don't know how tight Driekiann is on money, but they took several wipes early on, so they might be a little tighter on money. Speaking of PP ups, asazas also getting one.
Yep, we saw it. We might have a second chance of seeing what Kenya is.
Mm-hmm. Now first, asazas is chucking the 35 item, which, if I'm correct, Driekiann did not check. I don't believe Driekiann actually checked that one.
I also don't believe he checked it.
Yeah.
Let's see if it was a worthy skip.
Yeah. Okay, good skip.
Wait.
Just an awakening, no big deal. Alright, let's see if we can actually see what this Kenya is.
Although Asazas might not check it.
Yeah.
Asazas
is doing... Yeah, well, Driekiann couldn't get this item because he doesn't have plane badge. But it was just a TM47. You know, given the moveset that asazas has for this Machamp, I would probably check TMs. Because really, all you got going for it is the strength and surf. I mean, I guess the Blizzard and, I keep forgetting the name of the fire move. They're nice, but you really want physical. Also, we kind of didn't even mention it, but Driekiann did main swap to the Polygraph over the Mantine, which I think is the right call.
He also didn't buy whether he... I don't know whether he like missed it or something. Maybe
he didn't buy what?
The Boomerang TM we saw.
Oh. Yeah, that would have been nice for the Polygraph. We're gonna have to see if Asazas checks the TMs and picks up on the Boomerang. Because for Machamp, that would be great. Boomerang, in my opinion, is like the second best ground move you can get. Second only to probably...
I don't think it's debatable that it's the second best ground move.
What was that?
It's like fact. I think it's pretty much fact that it's the second best ground move.
Yeah, I mean, you got Earthquake, you got Boomerang, and then after that, I can't really any moves that I would be using.
It's like Dig and Magnitude, both of which are not great.
Yeah, Dig, you have the issue of a 2-turn move, which takes time. Magnitude can be good, and it can also be garbage. So that's scary. Asazas picking up the Clear Bell now. So now both runners have Clear Bell, but Asazas still has the advantage on badges, as well as the SS ticket. But most of Asazas's...
So, TM47's Aeroblast. Aeroblast is a good move.
Oh, Aeroblast? Yeah, that's a good... There you go.
It's a physical move.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah. The physical special split for Gen 2 is interesting. It's not how I would have split it, but whatever.
That's just by the Boomerang TM.
Yeah.
Also Smog.
Also Smog.
Sometimes it's Sludge Bomb, but usually it's not great.
Yeah. Sludge Bomb's a good move, but...
Sludge Bomb's okay.
I mean, it's probably the best poison move. I'm trying to think of what other poison moves are there that I would use.
Other poison moves are really bad.
Yeah, the poison moves don't really work out too well. But if you have
coverage is not so great.
Yeah, if you have a poison main though, like you're maining a Muck or a Weezing for whatever reason, or an Arbok, you know, Sludge Bomb's a good stab move to have. I would use it. You know, if you find better things. Victory Bell would be a good one. Yep, I wasn't even thinking grass poison types. But yeah, Victory Bell, even Venusaur, you could probably main. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's see here. Asazas now doing the under. Driekiann working their way still through Azalea stuff, which Asazas has not gotten to yet. And still, neither runner has gone all of mine after, so.
Full
Restore and a full restore. Alright.
You know what they say, 2 is better than 1.
Yeah, full restores are useful too. They got good uses.
Yep.
It looks like the Poliwrath does have damage. So, yeah, what is this moveset on the Poliwrath? So we have Dig, I imagine Surf, I imagine Strength. I would put Strength.
The last move is Fire Spin.
Fire Spin I would not use. Fire Spin's not a move.
Like, even if it was super effective, you would still use Surf.
Yeah, Fire Spin is not a good move in the slightest. That is where I would have put a Boomerang. Especially for Poliwrath, who I'm guessing, like I said, I'm not good at stats, but I would guess Poliwrath has a better physical special.
I think they're pretty close, but I think the physical just edges it out.
Okay. Yeah, I figured it would be kind of close. You can usually kind of roughly guess a Pokemon's stats just based on their type. But sometimes that is completely thrown out the window, so...
Poliwrath has
kind of hard.
95 attack and 70 special. So, yep.
What was it? 90 physical and 70 special?
95 attack and 70 special.
Okay, something like that. Chat's saying 95. Everyone's getting different stats. Make sure when you're looking at stats, everyone, you're looking at the Gen 2 Crystal stats.
Yeah, it's 85.
Not the current stats. Because Pokemon stats do change. So Asazas from Whitney got Redscape. And I didn't realize this until he got Whitney, but that means Driekiann did not fight.
Again,
So,
yeah.
and this actually works out well for Asazas, because what they're going to do, I'm guessing, is they're going to go down to Azalea, and then go up to Violet, and then fight Faulkner, who I believe they also have skips. And then they can do the red skill.
21 repels. I'm not sure you'd want that many.
Honestly, I would. Who bought him? Driekiann?
You switch to supers pretty soon, though. At least I think.
Yeah. Alright, we're teaching Bone Meringue over Blizzard. Alright. I probably would have taught it over the Fire. But I also...
He already taught over the fire move with Aeroblast.
Oh, did he? With what?
Aeroblast.
Oh, right. Okay. I was gonna say, I have a weird obsession with Ice-type moves, so...
Replace Polo's exclusive move into Lugia's exclusive move.
Pretty much, yeah. I guess that shows Lugia better than Ho-Oh? Nah. Also, if I'm correct, both of them, even though they took completely different routes, they are both doing Soft Sand Girls at the same time.
That's fun.
In fact, I think they're on the same fight. Yep. They're on the exact same fight right now. So this will be a good comparison.
I usually do others.
Now, comparing their mains, because this is a good chance to, the first thing that obviously sticks out, Machamp 8 levels higher. And that's mostly going to be due to Rocket.
Yeah. That's a very big 8 levels.
Yeah. The Asazas also seemingly have easier time fighting. Let's see here. We have a 2-shot. Oh, ooh, a paralysis. That is a... Oh, and it knows Raz. Oh, no. Who's winning? I would say Asazas is in the lead.
Yeah.
But it's not a lead that can't be overcome.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Yep. Because the big things that Asazas has done that Driekiann has not is Rocket Hideout and defeating Morty. And that's where pretty much all the items that Asazas has that Driekiann does not have. Whereas... Oh, and Whitney, I guess, for the red scale. But who knows if the red scale is even relevant. Whereas...
Driekiann is not doing so well against Zap. It's hit a lot of times.
Yeah, whereas you find something like I don't think Driekiann has any exclusive items, right? I don't think there's any items that Driekiann has that Asazas doesn't.
Driekiann using X items.
I mean, if you're having a hard time, you got them, use them. I mean, it's better to use them now and then to find out you need them. So,
I don't know why Driekiann is using Dig. Yes, strength and stronger.
I think he's low on strength PP is his issue. Because he's down to 1 now. But...
Oh, that would make more sense.
By now, I would imagine... also, them having rest. That is rough.
Rest is rough, man.
Yeah, especially in the right circumstance. Now, the one thing that Driekiann has is that he hasn't gotten electrocuted or zap cannon. Which I believe this Blastoise is the one that has zap cannon.
No, he has. He's had 4 times already.
Oh, okay.
Just didn't see it.
Alright. So, Asazas making their... yeah?
It's one of the bad things. You attract lots of zap cannons.
Yeah. Asazas making their way to Azalea. Now, they wouldn't know this, but... Azalea was dry. There was nothing there, right?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I don't believe there was anything in Azalea, so... That is unfortunate, but... At this point, you would be a fool not to check Azalea, especially because... Fly and Storm Badge still have not been found, nor has Pass. Also, yeah, Wingage in chat bringing up a good point. We can do a one-cycle Slowpoke well here.
Yep, asazas can also check the Waterstone Chamber.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
So we got a few checks that Asazas is going to be able to do that Driekiann has not been. I'm very interested to see where Driekiann is going from here. My guess is the next move for Driekiann is going to be to fight Whitney. Because we're heading out to Goldenrod anyway. You might as well not skip Whitney a second.
Yeah, Whitney.
Yeah.
Whitney is a good idea.
And that'll get Driekiann the red scale. Which...
We don't go ahead and give, right?
Right, we have not seen the red scale get traded in, so it could be nothing. However, at this point, with both the HM fly, the storm badge, and on top of that, the pass not being found, I'm really starting to eye not only that scale trade, but that mystery trade, which neither of them have done either. So what I would do is, next time I'm in Violet, save the game, go check red scale, go check mystery egg. If they're nothing, soft reset, you get right back to Violet. And if it is something, then you just have to make your way back, or you could set up a death warp, but that would probably take too long.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because, I mean, the other option would be if either of them found a Pokemon teleport. I don't think we've seen teleport. Oh.
Like, sometimes you just see nothing, and other times, like, you don't really want to miss a very important item for very long.
Mm-hmm. My guess, though, is that Driekiann is going to, after Whitney, I don't know if they're going to do Morty, but my guess is they're going to make their way to the Rocket Hideout. I mean, Rocket Hideout is the most dense location for items for Driekiann. Unless Driekiann decides to go Lighthouse. But I know me personally, in a situation like this, I would always do Rocket Hideout before Lighthouse, I think.
Yeah. TM34.
TM34 for returning the Kenya. You know, maybe a good TM, but we don't know at the moment.
He still doesn't do rank 15.
Yeah, they still didn't do the 35 check. I don't know if they're waiting for cut to make it so that you don't have to fight the guy. But, you know, it's a one-off check. It's a little bit of a gamble, but I don't hate it. And you know what? They're actually saving now and scale turn in right now.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the play. The question... Yeah?
The question is whether it'll pay off.
Yep, the question is whether it'll pay off, and also, will Driekiann go the extra mile and check the Mystery Egg as well? And if you're in Mystery Egg location, check the two checks at Tojo Falls as well.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
I think so too. Red Scale, another TM. So Red Scale was nothing.
If you're going all the way, might as well check everything.
Yep, and it looks like they all. Again, something that has to be on the minds of both runners is, where are our fly items? The worst thing that they can find, especially for Asazas, the worst thing Asazas can probably find is Pass. Because the moment you find Pass, Fly could just as easily be in Kanto.
Yup. Yeah. Fly being in Kanto is not ideal.
Nope. Whereas, for Driekiann, if they found Pass, it could potentially be even worse, because that might make them delay Rocket Hideout even more. Alright,
Yeah.
let's see what mystery egg ends up being. My
Because
guess is it's gonna be
about radio card.
I think Mr. Egg's gonna be something. I have a
He's
feeling.
gonna get 5 of whatever it is.
I didn't even see what the item was.
Yeah.
That
Whatever it
text
was, it
went
was not.
so fast. I don't think it ended up being anything important. That was so fast text. Oh, was it actually 5 Pokedexes?
Wouldn't it have made a sound if it was Pokedex?
Well, we don't have Driekiann audio. We have asazas audio.
Well, we can check it. Was it? Does this menu have the Pokedex?
We'll see. Oh, it said item pocket was full. Okay, so it wasn't Pokedexes. Because Pokedex wouldn't come up with item pocket.
Yeah, I think it was like we would see. Yeah, he doesn't have the Pokedex, so.
Yeah. So either way, it was something useless. Inside of Tojo Falls was useless. Over here is useless. Nothing. Wow, okay. I really thought there was going to be something. But lucky for Driekiann, it ended up being nothing. So he was able to soft reset and just keep going to Ekritique. And it looks like we're going right into Burn Tower now.
Iron?
Making a Morty
the
plan.
irons. But yeah, it's not enough.
I mean, irons would have been nice for money, and also just if your Pokemon is having a hard time with defense, I mean, that is such a big buff.
Yeah.
Depends on what's more important to you at the moment is defense or money. And an hour in, it's probably defense, honestly, because you probably don't need.
Yeah, once you get to like the 1 hour mark, the money is not as important as it was earlier.
Usually. You take a couple of bad wipes, though, you can be drained off. So. Alright. So we have Asazas working on Falconer's Gym. We got Driekiann working in Burn Tower. They're basically just doing stuff that each other has done, and I don't believe, at least for Asazas, I don't think it's useful. For Driekiann, you want to fight Morty, because Morty has... What was it that Morty had? Morty had something. Was that Plain Badge?
Plain Badge.
Yeah, that was Plain Badge. I couldn't remember if Plain Badge was the Morty one, or if it was one of the things in Rocket Hideout. Because there were a couple things in Rocket. I think it's where Earth Badge ended up being, and I think that's where the SS ticket was as well. But we're reaching a point, actually, where both runners, even though they went completely different routes, we're reaching a point where they have the exact same check stuff. For the most part. I know Driekiann still hasn't done the 35 check, which is just a weird one to skip. But you also don't need it, so okay.
Yeah, it's a strange play, but it worked out, so...
Yeah. And there's also... He's going Olivine. No! So he's skipping Morty, and he's still skipping Rocket Hideout, going for the Lighthouse play. Oh,
I mean, there are 2 items in Olivine, and maybe you want Super Repels first.
Maybe. Still, that is a little nerve-wracking. Asazas set up. He entered the center and then left. Is he gonna try to Death Warp?
I don't think so. But I think, like, yeah, he's not Death Warp.
Well, I'm just confused why he entered and exited Violet Sun. Because normally, if you're entering and exiting a center like that, you're either setting up a Death Warp or you're setting up Teleport. And I don't believe Asazas has Teleport. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's a play I don't know. Oh!
The Rainbow Wing, which is very important.
So, Driekiann with Rainbow. Oh, wow. Yeah. So with Rainbow Wing and Clear Bell, now Driekiann is way more incentive. Because we can go right into Tin Tower. I imagine that's what Driekiann's going to do once he's done with those. Not only that, but we can do Tin Tower and get a new main. Either the level 40 Suicune, which we had said Suicune was...
Far-fetched.
Far-fetched. So probably not the Far-fetched. But at the top of the tower is a level 40... Another level 40. And that one we don't know what it is. We have a prediction, part of Fly and Lighthouse, the other part in Tin Tower. At this point, I think that's a pretty good bet. I think, at least between the two locations, that's where you're going to find the two parts of it. Or...
I don't think so, if I'm being...
You don't think so? I was going to say the others...
I think Pass is in Tin Tower.
You think Pass? That's what I was going to say. The other option is Pass appears. And if Pass appears, chaos.
Pass appears and you're sad.
Now the good thing for Driekiann is if Pass appears and the check on the boat, on the SS, actually is nothing, then Driekiann can put off Rocket Hideout, I think, for a while. Actually, no, Cut was there, wasn't it?
Yeah, Cut's kind of important.
Cut's kind of important,
yeah.
It's not yet.
It'll be very important later.
Right, it'll be a matter of when will... Which we have not seen any part 5 bet, so... Alright, so asazas found nothing. Soft reset. Back up to here. But they're still biking south. Why?
Oh.
Did they not turn on the red scale yet?
No, I think the routing was to go through Dark Cave and then to return the...
Okay, I guess. Okay, I get that lot. So now check the red scale.
Anyway.
Right, so that's where I think I got confused, is if that was what your plan was going to be, then why save where you did? Why not save back in... I guess they saved there, because they were going to have to go back for red scale anyway? Okay, I think I'm starting to understand what they're like.
Driekiann's doing this alternate routing I've heard of. Raph told me about this. It's where you fight this trainer instead. That only has 2 Pokemon. But it's more movement.
I mean, okay. I've not seen this Lighthouse move.
I didn't see it before until Raph showed me.
Huh.
I still think it's slower.
Probably, but I'm not sure. I'm not gonna profess on. But Lighthouse ended up being a lot of nothing, right? Oh no,
yeah.
Rainbow Wing.
Yeah, other than Rainbow Wing, yeah.
Alright, and it looks like, yeah, Driekiann is now straight to Fighting 40. Which, yeah, that's the...
Asazas is...
Asazas is taking a phone call.
Bike. Where is he going? Did he not pick this up already?
Waterstone Chamber?
Did he not already have the Waterstone? Did he not pick it up? I don't know.
I think they had the Waterstone. The issue was they wanted to check the 32 items on the way up.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they're doing. So yeah.
4 items.
Now that's one thing
where...
Yeah. Now that's one thing where Driekiann's going to have a small advantage in that Driekiann's going to be able to do the Ho-Oh Chamber and the Waterstone Chamber with only one trip to Union. Instead of Asazas, who's going to have to do 2.
Starman, the answer is not yes. Not yet.
Not yet, yeah. With the way
Unfortunately,
maximum full item rando is, who knows? Zephyr badge, there we go.
Zephyr. Unfortunately, the answer is not yet. We'll see what happens.
I know, I haven't talked to the developers yet. You know what the one chuck I want to see added into maximum full item rando is?
Which one?
I don't know how well it would work, but add in the event GS bar as an item.
I think it's been discussed.
Like, I wouldn't do that for just like a full item rando like this, but for maximum, go for it. Why not?
I suggested, like, most people are like, nah. First of all, it's not really in the game. Well, it is, but it's not really.
I'm not sure exactly.
And second of all, is where would you place it?
Well, if it's randomized, you know.
Yeah, but you can't, like, place it because it's like, well, which one would be.
Okay, well, I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not gonna profess as knowing the ins and outs of this game. Looks like asazas backtracking, now doing the rock smash and strength checks in Burn Tower that they were unable to do earlier.
Yep, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, especially because, again, at this point, you are running out of options for Fly and Storm Badge. And I imagine Tin Tower is going to be a lot of the answers.
Oof, Spark. I didn't realize my Spark was random.
It's unfortunate. Will asazas do Lighthouse, or will they go straight for the SS? I'm guessing they'll do this. It would be foolish not to, because again, Fly could be there.
They would do Lighthouse, and I imagine they would go over to Chuck as well.
Yeah, they'll probably go do Chuck, and they'll probably then do Tin Tower.
Yeah, Fly could be Vanilla. Who knows?
Yep. Whereas Driekiann is likely going to do Tin Tower, and then I would imagine do Rocket Hideout. I'm surprised Driekiann has put off Rocket Hideout as long as they have, but you're getting to the point where you really should. So. It looks like Driekiann's now doing the strength check. Yep. Now that Driekiann has.
They're both leaving using their stare at the abyss.
What was that?
They're both leaving using there. Just looking at nothing.
Okay. Well, Driekiann's making their way into Tin Tower now.
Let's see if the stages are easy today.
Driekiann, I feel like, has been having a harder time fights compared to asazas, but we'll see. We got a Haunter, which that's unfortunate because you can't use Strength. So Dig is probably the and then just finish it off with the Surf or use Dig. I would have used Surf at that point, or no, probably Surf. So we got another Lighthouse climb for asazas and Driekiann doing Tin Tower. The first one to make it to Tin Tower. Fortunately, Lighthouse, like we said, is a bust. Rainbow Wing was one of the items actually Olivine, the main part of the city, not even in Lighthouse. So Lighthouse is completely a bust. Unless you end up needing to give Jasmine the potion. But we haven't seen the potion yet, so that's not even something worth. Ooh, Polyrath rollout. I like it. Yeah.
Rollouts is a slow move, but it gets pretty strong later.
It has its use.
Important coverage.
What move did he teach you?
Fire spin.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. If it's rollout versus fire spin, you take rollout every day, regardless of what Pokemon.
I've seen him use fire spin once.
And he probably quickly realized why he should never use it again.
It was to finish off something. To save.
Okay, I guess if you're finishing off something and it's like the last move, or it's the last Pokemon, yeah, I can see that. But the Sages seem to not be too much of an issue.
Yeah, it seems to be going fairly smoothly. I imagine asazas will be there shortly.
Well, it'll either be there or the other thing, maybe see.
Yeah, Chuck.
Yeah, you got Chuck, you got the pharmacy, yeah, Chuck's wife. Altogether, it's what, 4 Chucks?
Yep, 4 checks.
4 Chucks could be helpful, yeah. I mean, we really could have a vanilla fly with either the badge or the HM, or both. If it was both, that would be really easy. Let's see if the Suicune was far-fetched, and it is. Yep.
Both would be pretty amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 5 levels higher, and it's a far-fetched, I would not. Or, the other thing I would... this is actually what I would probably do, which a lot of people don't do, is I would catch it, but not make it a main. Instead, just keep it in your party for a backup. Because honestly, sometimes just having a backup Pokemon can help.
I mean, yeah, but I don't really want a backup to be
I guess. I mean, it depends on the exact situation. Storm Badge, Tin Tower. Now just find that HM. If you get that HM for Fly there, then what you do is you immediately fly Rocket out, get that SS ticket, and immediately start making your way to Kanto or CN. Which, speaking of which...
Tin Tower, but yeah, somewhat along like
pass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whirlpool. Wow, this Tin Tower's got everything. Storm Badge, pass, Whirlpool. Alright.
Looks like Fly's probably in Kanto then.
Yeah, Fly unfortunately looking more and more like Kanto location. Unless it pops up here in Tin Tower or Cianwood for us is up. You already went too far, friend. Oh, no, you didn't. Sorry. Just a revival orb. That's fine. But yeah, fly options unfortunately just opened up a lot with that pass beam. The other thing that I'm a little worried about for Driekiann is if Driekiann's gonna continue putting off Rocket Hideout, not get cut. Which at the moment isn't that much of an issue because Hive Badge has not been found, but that could change at any moment.
Yeah, one badge could change a lot. And not having the HF could be bad.
Alright, let's see here. Also, yeah, so... let's see the other item. We had a couple of really good items Tin Tower getting, but fortunately later Tin Tower has not been nearly as nice. Rare candy though. Candies always help.
Piece of candy.
Yep, you always want your piece of candy.
Like, you don't say no to candy.
I don't know, I love candy. Especially if it's rare.
Yeah, we don't want those common candies. We want the rare ones.
We want that rare stuff, yeah. Alright, TM42. Honestly, at this point, I think both runners are kind of doing alright with their mains. You don't have to be checking them all the time. But if this ends up being something like a Mewtwo, for example, you're running it. Like... Or it's a cider! Oh no. I would not be running that. No. Even Golduck, I probably wouldn't. And yeah, Driekiann is catching it anyway. There's Hive Badge.
Like the Mewtwo.
Hive Badge on. And card key.
And card key.
Ooh, that just put cut into logic. Oh boy. So now we have the cut. We have cut that Asazas has both parts, but Driekiann has neither. Let's see. Where is Driekiann off to? That is going to be the question.
You did catch it.
Yeah. Roar, headbutt on.
Who had Roar?
I mean, what's Roar gonna do? Not much.
Not really. Yeah. This doesn't seem very. It doesn't seem very good.
Yeah, I would not run it. I think you're gonna have much better time with the Poliwrath than Golduck.
Yeah.
Maybe no, because even Golduck's just pure water type, right?
Yep.
I was gonna say if it's water psychic and you get like a psychic TM, maybe. No, it's psychic. So yeah, I would stick with the ball. Meanwhile, Asazas is going to be very likely doing the Tin Tower. I'm not sure what Driekiann's plays, unless they are going for Kanto.
Think of that item.
They have pass. I think they're going for.
Oh yeah, Kanto. Yeah, Kanto makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna delay that. They also. Wait. Wasn't it Asazas who got Storm Badge?
No. Driekiann. That's the Storm.
Oh right, Driekiann got Storm Badge. And Right, Driekiann got Storm Badge, got Whirlpool, and got. Okay. Okay. Just double checking my head. So yeah, I would say Driekiann's making a good flag.
Driekiann finds Rainbow Badge.
There's Rainbow Badge. Right, because Asazas got Hive Badge. No, what it was Asazas got Hive Badge card key. Driekiann got Storm Badge, Pass, Whirlpool. Okay. Making sure it's all straight in our head, because one person gets 2 key items, the same time someone else gets 3. It gets a little confusing. But now we got Machine Part. Alright. That's only 1 trip out of the power plant. That's pretty good.
Machine Parts, pretty useful.
Yeah. Honestly, in a weird situation, I almost want to say Driekiann is in the lead with a big asterisk, because it really depends on how you. If Cut ends up having something huge, which at this point would be like Fly. If Fly is cut more, then Driekiann's in trouble. But otherwise, if Driekiann gets Fly, they can do Rocket Hideout whenever. And they don't even necessarily need to do CN work.
Okay, all 5 of those TMs are not good.
Or no, CN Wood was the one that had the Hive back. So actually, they would have to do CN Wood in. Where's TM6? I don't know, somewhere.
In the base game or in Rando?
Yeah, in Rando, we don't know. In the base game, I think TM6 would be the one that Janine uses. Or not Janine. Yeah, Janine, right? Because that's toxic.
I don't know.
I think in base game it would be Janine, but in Rando, it could be. Alright, Asazas now has Storm Badge as well.
I checked and it's Janine's TM.
Yeah, okay.
Apparently it's a song.
Yeah, if you mean HM6, the Whirlpool, that was in Tin Tower, which Asazas is actually going to be picking up very short, along with Pass.
HM6 is not very useful right now.
Not until we get Glacier Badge, yeah. Now, with Asazas having Pass, as well as the SS ticket, I wonder if they're going to use which one they're going to take. Because the Pass is faster. That's the faster option. But
I
the
imagine
SS ticket has a single check.
There's no good reason to. You just skip the check for no reason.
Yeah, well, the reason is that it's a slow check. But given they're in Equity, and they don't have Fly, I think they're going to do the SS because in this situation it would be faster probably to bike back to Olivine than to bike to Alright, Poliwrath just learned Arrow Blast.
Blast is a strong move. The main problem is low PP.
Driekiann also picked up Leftovers, so Leftovers are now.
I mean, he's been having trouble with, like, surviving, so maybe it's helpful.
Yeah, I don't fault it. Alright, we're fighting the top biker.
For some reason.
So the reason you would fight this guy is because, let's say that there's an item on the other side, on either on that side of Kanto. Then in order to get back to where you are, you're gonna have to like go around these guys, and it's way easier to just already fight this guy, because otherwise you're gonna have to fight this guy anyway. So it saves time if there's an item on that side.
Yeah, but like you're one item away from Fly. Like
it could be anywhere.
Could very easily Fly.
I mean, Fly could just easily be behind Surge at this point. So who knows?
Like I wouldn't.
Asazas getting a call from Elm at the top of the tower.
Let him know, oh no, the rockets are here.
Asazas' extra badges coming in now because they have enough that they were able to get the Elm phone call, whereas Driekiann has not yet. So.
Driekiann has the 5 to Asazas 7.
Yep. The difference being Driekiann has Rainbow, but Asazas has Zephyr, Hive, and Earth. Alright, so let's check out Kanto some more. What do we got?
I assume...
I'm going to start off by going south. Now, it's unfortunate because there's 2 cut chucks down here that Driekiann's not going to be able to do.
Yeah, and Asazas, you don't do those very easily.
Mm-hmm.
It seems Asazas is going for SS.
He's going for SS, you said? Okay.
No,
yeah, I think
pass.
that's the play. Ooh. Oh, pass?
Yeah, he's going to take the train.
Okay.
Seems.
Alright. It's okay. Driekiann unfortunately hit an optional, but it happens.
Oh no. That draws so much.
Taking the pass, I don't actually fall. Oh, they wanted to check the return Kenya check too. Okay. Then yeah, I don't fault this.
That's fair. Unless he wants to do Radio Town. Ooh, he is doing Radio Town, it seems.
Well, they have card key. They got... Yeah. If you have card key and the rockets are here, then sure. Get it done and over with.
Yeah, he's kind of left over to do this very comfortably.
Yeah. We'll just have to see if it actually pays off at all. The other thing is that Fly could be behind Rocket. Fly could be there. That'd be a mean place for Fly. Could happen.
Yeah. It's happened before. All striker has fly.
Now, I know me personally, I probably wouldn't do Rocket Tower just yet. But, you know, that's the thing about Crystal, is there's so many plays that you can do. Everyone's going to approach things different.
Yeah, I wouldn't do Rocket Tower so early either. Probably wait until like Basement Key.
Yeah, if Basement Key came up, then yeah, I probably would. Especially just because we want to do it before going to Kanto, actually, so. Speaking of Kanto, something I just realized, we have not seen any of our West Kanto items. No gear, no radio card, no expansion card, nothing.
We have seen radio card.
We have?
Yes.
Oh, what was radio card?
Radio card was in Union.
Okay, I must have missed that. Okay. Well, either way, we still got a lot of skin. Driekiann gonna turn in the machine part.
The machine part.
Nothing in the rock tunnel. So,
very try rock tunnel. Concerning the machine part, right now allows him to get 3 items.
Yep.
One of which doesn't require the machine part, the other 2 are requiring of it.
Now, what I'm curious about is, what is their plan for getting out of it? Are they just gonna work their way back? Or...
Yeah, I don't know.
Because no fly, no teleport.
No cut either.
No cut. They're just gonna have to make their way back through the tunnel. I think.
Yeah, it's just not great. You have to.
No, but you really, in their situation, they have many other options.
It's an interesting option.
Yeah. And as far as they're concerned, they don't even have either item for cuts. So they're not even thinking cuts relevant. So it's a tough situation to be. Fortunately, it looks like they do know their way around in the dark, so they're going kind of quick.
Yeah, seems good. Better than mine.
Same. I can do it in the dark. Not great. I think Driekiann is just about out. Yep, there's the other. And the nice thing about going this way, Lavender, which is where one of those checks is anyway, so.
Yep.
So let's see
what this is.
What this is. TM.
TM49.
That is unfortunate. It happens. So what's the next?
Also 2 other steps.
Yeah, so because of this situation, Driekiann's gonna come back up this way. So if you watch the way he goes, he's gonna go up and around like that. Now, if he had not fought that earlier biker, the biker would have moved across and blocked his path. He would have had to bike off the route and then back on the route in order to get around.
Yep.
Without doing 2 extra fights. So that's why you want to fight the biker in certain situations. Now we get to see my favorite character in this whole game, this Rocket Grunt.
You mean that foreign guy?
Yeah, I don't know. I just like him. He's fun.
Bye-bye, Go-Go.
Bye-bye, Go-Go. Unfortunately, he did not leave anything useful there. We are not doing hedge. Probably a good call. At this point, you really are looking at Janine, and you are looking at Surge. And I think they're going for Surge first. Oh! We got Waterfall appearing in Rocket Tower.
Waterfall.
Okay. No Rising Badge yet. but, you know, could be important.
Waterfall's pretty big.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Driekiann keeps coming up empty-handed with a lot of their checks. They're actually opting not to fight Surge. So I wonder where they're off to now, because the only checks they have left at this point involve fighting, I think.
I assume they're going back.
They're going back to Johto, which likely means that they're going Rocket Hideout now. Because they don't have Rocket Tower unlocked yet. They don't have the badges for it. So my guess is that means they're either doing Rocket Hideout or CN.
Yeah.
But let's see. They are going the complete... Oh, are they going for Slowpoke Well?
I guess that's fair. Yeah, Slowpoke
Oh,
Well and
Slowpoke Well into Ruins of Elf, because they can do the Ho-Oh Chamber, they can do the...
Yeah, the Ho-Oh Chamber as well.
Alright, okay. Then yeah, I like this play. We haven't seen Ho-Oh Chamber yet, so that could be something.
This play makes a lot of sense.
Cascade Badge on False Director. Rocket Tower is something you have to do.
Yep. So this play by asazas paid off.
Yep. Additionally, now if they get Basement Key, they can just go straight for the basement. No real worries.
Yeah.
Yep, False Director required. That is unfortunate, but... You know, there are worse things. Like, I'd rather False Director than, like, Dragon's Den, probably, so...
Rather False Director than, like, E4.
Yeah, or
E4.
Round 4 is not that bad of a chuck, honestly.
I don't know, man.
Round 4 only requires one trainer.
It requires 2.
2?
Yes.
Is there a trainer on Round 3 that you have to fight? I don't remember. I don't do that check like ever. Even still, 2 trainers is not that big. Alright, asazas made their way into Kanto. They're now of range. You know, they're going to start doing a bunch of the Kanto checks that Driekiann have already done. But asazas also has cut access, so they can do some extra checks. And if asazas finds Fly, oh boy. They're also going for Sabrina. So we see them doing gym fights, which Driekiann skipped out on all of it. Let's see the Ho-Oh Chamber. Volcano Badge. Oh boy. There you go. So Ho-Oh Chamber has a badge, so that's important. And honestly, with asazas already having done the other chamber, they might put off that Ho-Oh Chamber a while. I think that might be the one big advantage that Driekiann has is getting that Volcano Badge and not having to worry about checking these chambers anymore.
I don't know why he saved.
I think what he did was he saved so that if this is nothing, he can soft reset and escape rope, is my guess.
Doesn't make sense.
Zephyr Badge, there we go. So they've got Zephyr Badge now.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
My guess is that they wanted to stay on Azalea side.
But he already left the cave when he went to the E4 chamber.
True. You're right. Then I don't know.
Which is the main flaw in this idea.
Yeah, you have a very good point there. I didn't think about that. So, probably just a misjudgment on their part. It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
But they now have Zephyr Badge, and they now have... what was the other badge? Oh, Volcano.
Yep.
Sabrina looked like Sabrina had nothing.
Sabrina gives nothing.
So now what? Asazas.
Sabrina sometimes gives something, but not today.
Nope.
Drake's running out of repels. Maybe
oh, is Drake out of repels?
Soon. Only 2 left. Also, he's going back here. I don't know why.
I think he didn't do Slowpoke well the first time through, which is probably a mistake. I would have done that before the... Because now you had to backtrack all the way back here. And I mean, whether you get an item here or not, what are you going to do from here? You're going to have a lot of movement.
Yeah, one thing about these races is minimizing how much movement you do. You don't really want to go to the same area multiple times unless there's a good reason to.
Oh, okay. So they saved, so now they're back at 5. Okay, so at least they mitigated that. So that's good.
Yeah.
So what's the play now? Are we doing Rocket Hideout, mate?
I mean,
boy. We going Cianwood?
Oh,
I think we're going Cianwood. Which, Cianwood has items that they need too. But...
Yeah.
And this is the big
but. I mean, you have to go to both places anyway.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. And actually, one of them has one part of cut, one has the other, so, this. My guess is that because of the items in Cianwood too, they'll do Cianwood and then immediately go for it. Meanwhile, Asazas is on Route 12, already getting this item chuck, which we've seen already, but they are able to do the 2 cut chucks now. And we can see what's behind them. Nugget. And... Calcium. Nothing. Nada.
Yeah, if Cianwood had a slide, then going Cianwood would be better, but the problem is you don't know.
Right. I mean, it's one of those things where to say. So, it's a lot easier to make judgment calls when you have the knowledge of both players. So, that is fair. And I don't think going Cianwood is a bad play. I'm just saying I don't think it's the play I would.
Yeah, I would probably went to the Rocket Hideout.
Yeah, in general, delaying Rocket Hideout usually doesn't pay off. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, I like the meme of like your C skip and stuff. Like, I still think you should do it. I just do it because I'm an idiot. Fun stuff.
So we have Driekiann, who is doing the Cianwood Gym.
Yeah, they're doing the things the other person's already done.
Yep. But so is Asazas. They're doing also things that has done, so no big deal. Yep. And at least for Driekiann, we know that Cianwood had and Card Key. So that could also, with Card Key, they could do Rocket Tower instead?
I think if they weren't that willing to do Rocket Hideout, I don't think they're willing to do Rocket Tower.
Well, Rocket Tower is in Goldenrod, which at the moment their only access to Kanto is in. So that might incentivize them.
I would imagine they would go to Rocket before.
I mean, I would have thought they'd go Rocket Hideout a half hour ago. So you never know. Everyone's gonna have different things that they're thinking. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, sometimes you check.
Has either runner done Komodo rules?
I believe not.
Actually,
neither runner has
done. I did not even think about that, but no, I think you're right. I don't think either Oh no. Oh, and Kimono Girls is Fly.
Well, girls could be nothing, man. It's always nothing.
Kimono Girls is such a gamble to skip. It's 5 battles for 1 check. But man, that check loves to be stuff and it loves to not be stuff, and it'll always do the opposite of what you want to do.
Yeah, like if you check it, it's nothing, and when you don't check it, it's like suddenly Fly.
Now, Asazas also going back to Rock Tunnel, which that surprised me.
That seems strange.
I think they're doing it so that they can check the lavender item.
I mean, I guess, but...
Yeah, Fly is very much running out of possible locations.
Unfortunately for asazas, he has the knowledge that it can be Erica.
Yep, it can be Erica. We still haven't seen Janine or Surge. We haven't seen Nugget Hedge.
I don't know how like it works with Nugget Hedge maze.
I mean, you have...
Could be,
yeah, it could be. It could be Misty.
Misty would be very unfortunate.
Yeah, it would be. But yeah, who knows? Fly's gonna be somewhere silly. Driekiann finished off Cianwood though, so they now have a card key. Oh yeah, the cut chucks in Lake of Rage also have not been chucked. Is Fly required? No. But man,
Fly
does
is
it
not
help! It helps a lot.
I've
though.
only heard of one race ever someone finished without Fly.
Yeah. Additionally, there is a setting specifically for this tourney that we are using, where Fly has to be what we call an early. And in this case, early Fly is still kind of late. But what it basically means is it can't be in West Kanto, it can't be Mount Silver, it cannot be Route 44 or the Blackthorn, that ice path, that corner of Johto. And it cannot be locked behind the SS Pass, which in this case means that it cannot be on the boat. Which is why we're saying it's running out of locations where Fly can be. Because they've checked so many spots at this point. And it looks like Driekiann is going for the Rocket Tower.
Yeah. Interesting choice.
I mean, I don't hate it at this point. I really don't. We haven't found anything with cut yet. So, honestly, doing Rocket Tower is not that big of a problem.
Yeah, with hindsight, obviously, it's easy to say, like, what you should and shouldn't do, so...
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to say, like...
That's our job, is to narrate everything with hindsight, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't done my tourney matches yet, but I can't wait for all the commentary to be like, oh, Rob should be going here, Rob should be doing this, Rob should be...
Why is
like,
Pokemon Fan 997 using a Butterfree? What is he doing?
You laugh, but I have been known in the community bizarre main choice. So if anyone was gonna main something weird, it probably... I always go the unconventional.
Yeah. If there's a Butterfree on my screen, I will catch it.
That I would not do or advise. Now, what I would advise in your situation is see a Butterfree, catch it, and keep it as your HM friend.
That's what I usually do.
Don't main a Butterfree. Unless it's like the level 60 Lugia. Then maybe, but like... Porygon 2, now that's a good main.
Yep. Porygon 2 is really good.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see, not too much.
Which fight is Asazas doing? He's in Surge, right? Yeah, that's Surge.
Finished Surge.
Nothing on Surge. Oh well. Again, we're at the point where it's like, well, which one's it gonna be? Not Surge. What about Erica? What about Janine? Those are probably the next checks that Asazas are gonna do. Because we're running out of other options. Huh?
It's always Erica.
It's always Erica?
Yeah.
I would disagree. I feel like Erica, for me at least, usually.
Well, again,
At this point, you gotta chuck it. You would be foolish not to at this point. They're also grabbing leftovers, but they don't have.
It doesn't make much sense to check Janine first.
In this circumstance, I agree. The other circumstance I would say is if you are getting to Kanto early, Janine is an easier fight.
Yeah, Janine's way easier.
So that would be the situation where you would do Janine first. But when your main is already level 47, it don't matter at that point.
Yeah, it hardly matters.
Yeah.
For Driekiann, this matters, so that's why he's been avoiding all the gems.
Yeah.
The gems are tough.
So, catching people back up in case you are missing this, we are currently 9 badges to 8. However, quite a little bit of a variety. Asazas has Cascade Earth, while Driekiann has Volcano. Although, so it's going to be interesting. Driekiann is going to be getting Cascade, though, short. Whereas Asazas, it might be a while before they get that Volcano badge if they aren't careful, because that Ho-Oh chamber. They have it open. Just a matter of going there.
Yeah, all it takes is to find Fly, and
yeah,
you can.
The one nice thing about Ho-Oh chamber is that it is 4 checks, and it's not that long to get there either.
Yeah. We'll soon be seeing what Erica has.
Yep.
Erica, like Janine, gives 2 items.
Yeah.
Erica and Janine are the only 2 gyms in Kanto that give 2 items.
Are they the only 2? I thought Misty did.
No, Misty gives 1.
Okay. So yeah. Most of the Kanto gyms. Oh, Mewtwo.
Mewtwo.
Oh, that could hurt. Or it could one-shot crit Aeroblast.
Good job, Machamp. You did.
GG's. Dude, this Machamp's actually... We haven't been talking about it, because it's easier to talk about a main when it's struggling than when it's doing well. This Machamp has been doing really solid.
Yeah, Machamp's really good. Especially with the Boomerang.
Now, I know for me, at least personally, I much prefer running a special main over a physical main. But given everything we saw early on, I think this Machamp was the best case.
Yeah, this Machamp just really paid off.
Yeah, especially with having the early strength. And then you get other moves. We now have Boomerang. Like, you get so much bang with this Machamp. The Poliwrath isn't doing too bad either. It just took a little bit to get going. Alright.
EXGN.
Alright. Erica's got good items. Not the good items we wanted to necessarily see immediately, but it's another step towards West Kanto.
It's nice to know that you didn't spend all that time fighting
for nothing, right? Now,
at least there's something.
Yeah. And the thing is, though, is that even if Pokegear comes up, I would be very hesitant to go to West Kanto until I find Like,
I would check level 15.
I mean, we are running out of places Fly can... I mean, there really is just, like, Kimono Girls and Janine and Nugget Hedge and Misty. And like, there's also the Route 15 check, which Driekiann has not done. So
I wouldn't be surprised if Driekiann didn't become a girl soon. Like he's quiet.
Given that they seem to have an aversion to the Kanto gyms at the moment, yeah, I think Kimono Girls would be the smart play for them at this point.
I think there's like a problem with Kimono Girls.
Oh, alright. Fly apparently cannot be on Misty, but it can be in the Nugget Hedge. That's interesting.
Yeah, that gives... Yeah, asazas can get the maze item, so...
But okay.
This isn't... It's like, it might change the thinking over the system.
Now, just for reference, Dimnex, is that directly because, like, the logic says Fly cannot be on Misty? Or is it because of where the machine... Or is it because of how we got to... the, power plant? That's them. No, because we would have access to power plant as a cut service. It's updated early Fly logic. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Fly cannot be on Misty. That is good to know for anyone in the tourney. I did not know that.
Yeah, there's 2 other items, I remember. It can't be any of the items past the waterfall, the Tojo Falls.
Yep. Driekiann getting the Cascade Badge, now knowing Rocket Tower, not a waste of time at least, so that's good.
Yep.
Alright. Let's see, Janine. Oh, I thought that was going to be it for a second. No, nothing on Janine. Oh boy, then what about that, Route 15? I mean, come on.
I mean, we know
we
it's
gotta
nothing.
find it. Huh?
I mean, maybe he, like, forgot it. I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. We haven't seen Route 15.
What? Route 15?
Yeah, this one here. It's blocked by cut.
Asazas picked it up.
No, Asazas is picking it up now.
Oh, no, I can't.
Goldberry. It was nothing.
Driekiann is doing the kimonos.
Oh boy. If this ends up being Fly, we are going to have a fun interview. Because they could have done Kimono Girls as early as 10 minutes into this run. And yet the first runner is doing it 2 hours in, basically.
Like,
oh no!
You just feel like it's feel bad moment.
And I'm guessing for Driekiann, at this point after Kimono Girls, they've got it. It can't put it off anymore. Is Morty done? Both runners have defeated Morty.
Yeah, Morty is forced.
And they're both gonna think the other runner got Fly an hour earlier. Yep.
That is correct.
That's the other thing, is they don't know that the other is struggling with Fly, so they're gonna think that they are so far behind. When in reality, this is very much still anyone's race, so...
What do you mean?
Alright.
You're telling me you don't... You do kimonos before Morty?
I would always do... I would... In certain situations, I would do Burnt Tower before Kimono Girls, but I would always do Kimono Girls over Morty.
I don't. I usually skip.
I think the big thing is going to be if kimonos are Fly. Let's see what kimonos are. I'm calling it. This is Fly. No, it's just protein. Alright. So they both skipped Kimono Girls for 2 hours, and it was nothing. Okay. Where's Fly?
This has to be somewhere.
It has to be Nugget Hedge, right?
I think that's the only place. Well, no, it's not the only place. It could be Lake of Rage.
Lake of Rage cut checks! Right! I'd forgotten that neither of them had done those. Well, yeah, either way, Asazas is now checking. So we're gonna find out soon. I think one of them is about to get Fly.
Prime position to pick it up.
Yeah. Driekiann cleaning up the 4 strength chucks and mortar because they were unable to get them earlier, but there was nothing there. My guess is they will do Rocket Hideout first and then bike up to Lake Ridge.
Well, they have to do. Well, they kind of have to.
No, they could bike up to Lake of Rage before the Rocket.
They need cuts and
Right. Sorry, you're right. My bad. Yep, Driekiann does have to do Lake of Rage so that they. I had forgotten. My bad. That's the other thing that's gonna suck for Driekiann is once they get cut, they're gonna be like, oh, we have to double check all of the cut checks. When in reality, we have yet to see anything behind cut.
So, yeah.
Alright, take your guess. Which of them is gonna find cut? Is it gonna be Lake of Rage or is it gonna... I'm gonna go Lake of Rage.
I think it's most likely to be Lake of Rage.
There's 3 chucks Lake of Rage, 2 Nugget Hedge if we're going with it can't be on Misty, so slightly more likely for Lake of Rage. Not by too much though, it's like a 60-40 split.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say at this point, Asazas has definitely done more checks than Driekiann. But a lot of the extra checks that Asazas has done have not been useful.
That is correct. It could be something else entirely.
Yeah, they could get Whirlpool, Waterfall. Waterfall would open up Mortar. Whirlpool would open up Whirl Islands. Boy, if it ends up being something like that... Really. What was that? Well, yeah, true. It doesn't exactly, because we don't have Flash. Yeah.
Really. I think it's also pretty likely that both are required.
That both Lake of Rage and Nugget Hedge are required?
Yeah. Because you still need, because after Fly, you still need progress, and they're running out on progress as well. Well, I guess not. They still have I guess, but yeah, they still have ice and all that stuff. So,
well, Driekiann finally finds the SS ticket. Neither of them have done the SS check either, but that can't be Fly. But it could be another badge.
I think some. Maybe.
No, I don't believe either of them have done the SS check.
It is a slow check.
Alright, let's see what Nugget Hedge has. Energy.
Nothing.
Well, we're not battling that guy.
And...
What's behind the tree? It is... Fly.
Oh, mate.
There you go. Well, that's gonna help out Asazas for movement now.
Do you think Asazas will do Misty, or do you think he'll wait?
Well, I think the first thing he's gonna do is teach Fly. I don't know what I would do. It looks like he's going to fight Misty, though.
He's going to go fight Misty.
He might not have checked the machine part either, so... Yeah, it looks like he's checking that. So, I guess with both of them there, you might as well just do Misty. But at this point, if I were in their shoes, this is when you start doing some of the checks that you've left behind. Because they don't have any big areas that they can check out. Actually, I stand corrected.
Ice Path.
I was just going to say Ice Path. That's like the next big play problem. But even then, if I'm looking at Route 44 Ice Path, I'm looking at Lake of Rage just to quickly do that first.
Yep.
Unfortunately for Asazas, I have a feeling they're not going to prioritize Ho-Oh Chain. which is where that volcano badge is. So
Yeah,
we'll
it
just
could
have
be a
to
while
see.
before they find it.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Driekiann, we now know where Fly is. I don't know when they're gonna do Nugget Hedge. It might be a minute before they do that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Misty had a max revive, so Misty had nothing. Alright, let's see the next play for asazas. I like the idea, by the way, that they're flying on Mr. Mime. Seems like a fun Pokemon to be flying around
Seems to be
on.
going for the items.
Yep,
Like
exactly what I said I would probably do. Do this, and then go down towards Ice Path.
Yep.
I mean, we're running some... I mean, the next big item to find is going to be Pokegear, right? Like,
Yeah.
once you have Pokegear, that'll open up West Joe, or West Kanto.
Yeah, Driekiann doesn't have
Oh!
the
They
Agent
got
Flash.
Flash! Alright, I like it. Puts things into logic, at least. Soul badge, so we got a badge. Yo, 2 for 2 on key items here. Will we go 3 for 3? Nope.
Oh.
Still, soul badge as well as flash. That's definitely worth doing. Now, they have flash. The big thing about them having flash now is they might say, okay, let's do the Ho-Oh chamber, and then we can go to the flash chamber. And that might be how they get Volcano.
I mean, if I wouldn't, I don't know, maybe.
I wouldn't want to go just for flash chamber and not do the Ho-Oh chamber, but 8 checks in the span of like a minute. Well, then. I live on a street where the speed limit's 30 miles an hour. People actually the highway. Anyways, I'll try to mute my mic next time that happens. But that just completely derailed. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, I have no idea. So Ice Path. Nothing was on 44, right?
Yeah, I don't think there was anything. Unfortunately for Driekiann, he not only does he not have fly, he also does not have the EXPN card, which could take another while to find.
Where was the EXPN card?
Erica.
Yeah, that might take a as well. So I would say at this,
it's always her.
Yeah, I would say at this point, Azaz definitely had the advantage.
Yeah.
But if Azaz continues delaying Ho-Oh chamber, that could be their down.
It's never too late.
Oh, you want Rock Smash?
You want to come back. Like for all we know, like Azaz could struggle with the red more than Driekiann.
Yeah.
You never know.
Oh yeah.
That's the fun part of the race.
Yep. It truly is really anyone's race till you see how they're handling red.
It's anyone's race until you're done. Never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Asazas finds the Pokedex.
Boy, you want to
Which
know
is
where all the Butterfree are? Well, now we can find out.
I don't go.
Oh,
Ooh, Pokegear.
Pokegear, the superior Poke item. Yeah, after 45 here, you make your way to West Kanto Stat. I mean,
Actually, the Pokeball is the best Poke item.
nah, Great Ball's where it's at. But yeah, you're probably right. But, yeah, the nice thing about West Kanto is just how many good checks there are. And they're fast for the most part. Driekiann, meanwhile, is also doing Lake of Rage checks. They're going to get Flash here. Pokédoll is the best Poke item, only in Gen 1. Yeah, there we go, in Gen 1. Okay. I was like, if we want to talk Gen 1, sure. Gen 2? Ooh. Now, we're actually in a very interesting situation where I think people would agree that Asazas is in the lead, but actually, badge-wise, it's Driekiann who has the more badges. He has all of the ones that Asazas has, plus that Volcano one. So, that's where it starts getting interesting, where it's like, technically Driekiann's in the lead, but I think Asazas is way better set up.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's
now
Thunder
they're
Red,
even.
so
Now
they're even.
with the Thunder.
Azalea. Oh, they're not done Slowpoke well yet? Or are they going for Hobo Chamber? Yes! They're going... Yo. Alright. Volcano Badge will not be Asazas' undoing. And I think they're doing exactly what I'd said, which is they're going to go for the Hobo Chamber and then immediately that the Flash Chamber. Which we have not seen the Flash Chamber. So, just have 4 badges in it. Easy, right?
That'd be pretty shocking.
I mean, yeah, it would be very unlikely to have 4 badges, but technically it could happen. I know a ROM I was doing yesterday, I was hoping for at least 2 badges in Mortar or whatever, and I got 3, so...
Yeah, sometimes you get what you ask for.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes
Let's
you
see
don't.
here. Rare Candy.
And then
There's the Volcano. So just like that, Azaz now, it's the opposite situation. Azaz has all the badges Driekiann has plus Thunder.
And he also has the Fly and
Interesting that that's the way they're gonna...
Gear.
Yep, they have Fly, they have Poke Gear, they have West Kanto access. They are definitely better set up.
Yep.
And it looks like they're trying to just...
It just takes a few, wrong checks, though.
Mm-hmm. Driekiann working their way down Ice Path now.
It just takes a few wrong checks, and you lose a lot of time doing things that were required, and you lose the advantage.
Now, if I was in Driekiann's position, I would not be doing Ice Path now. And the reason is Fly cannot be there. You need Fly. So at that point, I would be rushing to Kanto and being like, alright, I need to start getting caught up on these gym battles. I need to start doing Nugget Hedge. I need to start
Flash Chamber is useless, by the way. Flash Chamber is useless.
Oh well.
So technically, Flash is optional.
Yeah, but now let's see what the level 50 is. You know, I was wrong about the shiny. We'll go with the level 50.
It's going to be Snorlax.
Totally, yeah.
Matching my earlier guess of
Gyarados. Well, didn't you guess the Gyarados for the shiny?
Oh, dang it, really?
Well, we're just gonna go ahead and Master Ball that. Might as well.
Yeah, it's a good Pokemon. It's very strong.
Yep.
It has a major weakness, but...
Yeah, it's not gonna do well against electric attacks. But other than that, I mean, you know, it can work.
It's backup. As you said before, it's good backup.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you
But
never
yeah,
know
I
when
would-
something goes horribly wrong,
Yeah.
especially on red.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, I would stick with the Machamp at this point.
Yeah,
Alright,
Machamp's our level.
picking up a full heal. I guess that's Azazas' first full heal. But let's see what we can find. Will they fight Block? Will they fight Brock? We'll see. Old man has nothing. Unfortunate. Not fighting Brock. We'll put off Brock now. That's fine. Oh, hitting the optional. That
optional's
optional.
hard to dodge.
That optional is probably the single optional I hit the most. Is that guy in particular.
It's probably not the optional I've hit the most, but I've definitely hit the optional a few times.
Yeah, it can be rough.
That guy just spins so weirdly.
Uh-huh.
At this point, RNG hater, they don't need money. They need the key items, they need to beat the game.
Speaking of which, Glacier Badge, that puts Whirl Islands.
On the map.
So, Whirl Islands is very likely going to be one of the next plays that Azaz will do. Also, Lost Item.
Item as well.
I would probably delay it a little bit, but, you know, it could be something.
I would wait until like you have like one bad.
I would still be prioritizing Whirl Islands. So.
Yeah, RNG hater, they have enough money to buy all the X items.
Oh ho ho! Driekiann is making a play doing Claire's gem.
Ooh.
If
Now
Claire has something, this could be a really good play for Driekiann.
Although he can't check like half the items. He can only check 2 of them.
Right. He doesn't have the full access for Dragon's Den because he doesn't have Glacier Badge, which we just saw is locked behind his expansion card, which is behind Erica. But could be good. But yeah, it looks like Azaz is going into Whirl Island. They didn't do Victory Road though, did they?
No. I don't
No,
believe so.
I think they got the fly point for Pallet, and then, which I would have probably done Victory Road while in the area. But
Yeah, Victory Road always a good idea.
yeah, but you know, they're at least going to Whirl Islands, which makes a lot of sense. So
Look, Whirl Islands has lots of items. Always worth checking out.
yeah, Whirl Islands has what, like 10? The other thing Whirl Islands has actually is a level 60 Lugia waiting in the basement. That could be a main swap. If it's a good Pokemon, that could be a main swap. And they're checking it right away. They're going straight for the Lugia, and then gonna do the items after, it looks like. No, are they not checking? They're not checking! Okay. We're not checking the Lugia.
I guess they're
I would have
confident in the champ.
I probably would have checked it just...
I would check as well, but I would not be expecting to switch. Machamp is already good, pretty good.
Yeah, level 60 though, I mean. Man, that's nice.
Yeah. There are a few level 60s that you switch to, but there are a lot more level 60s that you would want to switch to, so...
Yeah. I mean, just like everything in this game, it's a gamble.
Yep.
Unfortunately, this Whirl Islands has nothing going on for it. This might be a completely dry Whirl Islands.
Yeah. It's not very likely, but it happens. And...
yeah, I think they only have 2 items left to chuck. Or no, I think it's just 1, actually. No, it's 2. It's this one and then... Nope. And last one. Wow. Yeah, that was dry. That's unfortunate. Alright, and now it looks like they're going for victory. So yeah, that's fine. If you want to do Whirl Islands before Victory Road, that's fine.
Well, I mean, like, yeah. Chances are you have to do both anyway.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
The chance of you skipping one of them is just really low.
It's gonna be really upsetting if both... Why did they escape rope? I think they escape rope instead of super repelled.
Yeah, they did on accident.
Whoops. Little bit of bad menuing. It's not the end of the world, just loses. Alright, so... Driekiann has defeated Claire. And it looks like they are going into Dragon's Den. So, let's see if that pays off. Now, I know me personally, Claire and Dragon's Den is a place that I would put off so long. I would be putting that off. Other than E4, that's probably the last thing I would do. So, if Asazas is anything like me, and there is something Dragon's Den, boy, that could throw them off. Good Rod, and what's the other item?
Good Rod is not good.
Good Rod, not good. Very true, unfortunately. So is Victory Road. Rising Badge! Hey-o! That was a play! So Rising Badge, not only one of the badges that they need, but also gives them waterfall access for mortar. So
yeah,
wow. Yeah, that's big for Driekiann. Driekiann's back in this.
Driekiann will pick up the thunder as well soon.
So Victory Road had nothing either, right?
Don't think so, yeah.
Wow.
It's a barren Victory Road.
Yeah, where is everything? So at this point, we're really looking for Boulder and Marsh. Yep. So Driekiann's now got Thunder Badge. We're looking for only 2 badges, really, at this point. Marsh and Boulder.
Yep.
Now, remind me, because I am forgetting. Where was Glacier Badge?
Glacier was in the forest, the non-forest. The Viridian.
So Driekiann's going to need... But I think Driekiann... There's a chance he completes the game with no fly? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I think Driekiann's making a play for Victory Road from this side of the screen. He's going the long way to Victory Road.
I don't know if this is the correct way to go.
What was that?
I don't know if this is like a good idea. Obviously, with time, it's easier to say. But...
Yeah, I mean, he's putting off a lot of the Kanto gyms and putting off a lot of the nugget. He's putting off a lot of Kanto stuff. Also, Asazas is now doing Claire. He's doing Dragon.
Yeah, he's right on.
Yeah. Not only that, but he has Whirlpool, so he's going to be able to do the rest of the Dragon checks as well. So that amazing play that Driekiann made, yeah, it paid off for him, but it's not really going to gain him any time. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing that Driekiann could do is go for a Hail Mary. Elite Four.
E4s.
I mean...
Tough thing to do, especially when there's some checks left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe it's the right call, but I don't know.
If I'm in Driekiann's position, Driekiann, I'm guessing, is thinking that he's behind. He's thinking, I skipped all these Kanto checks. I need to start trying to do things that the other player hasn't done. And I think the best play in that case would be Elite Four. Not only that, but Driekiann doesn't know Crystal too well, if I'm... Driekiann is much more of a red runner. They might not be aware of the Abra teleport in the E4 lobby. They might see beating E4 as the faster way to get back to Johto.
Maybe. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, I guess E4 is not a possible decision. Like, if it's not required, like, you were going... It wasn't likely you were going to win anyway. And if it is required, you have a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
You're given a lifeline.
The issue is, though, is that, like, at this point, Asazas is running out of checks. He's almost in a position to full clear. Other than the badges he's missing, all he needs is Basement Key and the Secret Potion. That's it.
Yeah.
So, that's probably why Asazas is doing draft. Because that's the most dense location for him to check at this point. Everything else is like solo gym fights. Like Brock, Blaine, and Blue.
Yep. Correct.
So we could even see Asazas do foreplay soonish. But first, we have to see Dragon's Den. Now, the best... We could have a vanilla boulder, but definitely could.
That's definitely possible.
Uh-huh. Now, the other thing, my guess for Azaz, though, is after this, they're going to rush Mortar's waterfall section. Because that is, like, 9 chucks locked behind water.
I don't think it's 9 chucks.
I think it is.
I think it's like 7, but it's a lot of checks.
Yeah, I mean, whatever the number, it's a decent amount.
Asas picks up the super rod instead of good rod because he already picked up a rod earlier.
Yep. So for those who don't know, the rods are progression, meaning there's 3 rods placed. Whichever one you pick up first is going to be the old rod no matter what. Second would be good, third super. Also, Chad is saying it is 9 chunks. So. Oh, he did take the warp. He did not fight Elite Four. Okay. We're doing the Rising Badge chuck on Elm. This is the first Rising Badge chuck we have.
Repel!
Boy, don't you love repels? They're so much useful. Alright, let's see what the rest of Whirl Islands here has.
Not Whirl, but...
Marsh badge! 1 badge left. Is this going to be a triple badge Dragon's Den? Go from 3 to Gomo in 1 location?
That would be pretty crazy.
Janine, you got another badge for us? Nope. But there is still one
Janine,
more.
it's
Oh yeah, it's not Janine, it's Claire. I don't know why I said Janine, but whatever. So yeah, let's see what this is. We got Restore.
Full restore, so
Yeah,
no
at this point,
mortar.
I'm doing Mortar.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear to do mortar. Just makes the most sense.
Why did he just get a call from Al?
After you complete Dragon's Den, Elm's like, hey, I need to give you a master ball.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that Elm call still. Now we're
Even
doing the
though,
Rising
you've
Badge check.
given it to him a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yep, Elm gives nothing.
Alright.
We knew that, but yeah.
We're flying at Critique. I'm guessing that's for the Mortar. Yeah.
Yep.
Makes sense. Driekiann is now checking the Flash Chamber, which had nothing, fortunately.
Yeah.
Driekiann just did not want to deal with Kanto at all, it seems.
Yeah, when you're running something that's not so good, it's tough. Like,
I guess. I know when I first started, I always tried to avoid any Kanto gym, any Kanto battling. But you need to reach a point where you have to say, oh, we have to be going there.
yeah, you can't just skip it.
Yeah, because otherwise you end up in the position where Driekiann, where it's like, they have nothing. In fact, if I'm correct, I think Driekiann's going for the S. Nope. He's going for the waterfall champ.
Yeah, he's going for waterfall.
Fair enough, because, you know, that could be where Boulder Badge is. He can't use Whirlpool. Oh, right, he can't even use it yet. No Glacier Badge, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure if Gia could use Whirlpool, he would.
Where was Fly? Fly was the left behind cut in Nugget Hedge.
Yeah.
Which was unfortunate. We did not see any Fly until over 2 hours in.
I agree with Snowbear's assessment of oh no.
Oh no, yeah, I mean, there are bad Fly locations. That is one of the worst.
Yep.
Oh, we got Secret Potion. You know, maybe Jasmine has a Boulder.
Yep.
Wouldn't bank on it. Not the play I would be making. Let me think here. So after Mortar Waterfall Chamber, what would be?
I would do Jasmine.
You would do Jasmine?
Yeah.
I think I would do some of the Kanto gems first.
Like if it feels like the game is leading me towards doing Jasmine, so I should do it.
Azalea. I
don't think Vanilla's not that bad. I think Hedge Maiden is much worse.
What is asazas up to? Did he never do the Farfetch quest?
Maybe.
That would be a bizarre check to not do early. But I've never seen Rival 2 be done this late.
Yeah, it didn't make sense correct. Yeah. The worst fly location would be like it wouldn't be like a specific area, but it'll be like all the other items.
The worst would be something like you go to Olivine, you get the red scale, you turn in the red scale, that gets you the secret potion. You get the secret potion, Jasmine gives you the mystery egg. You turn in the mystery egg. That sends you back again. That gives you the plain badge. Then you do the plain badge check. Oh, that would be terrible. But yeah, I guess Azaz never did the Farfetch quest. That is... I want to ask why they put that on. Because that is such an odd thing to put off.
I would also say it's an odd for something to go back. I guess if you're only down one badge, it makes sense.
It's 2 chucks, and it doesn't require any battle.
Yeah.
So, you know, it could be it. But, yeah.
Interesting.
Olivine. So now they're doing Secret Potion? Yeah. Not only that, but when they're done with Secret Potion, they could be trying for the SS. Because we still haven't seen the SS item. Speaking of which, Driekiann is also going for Secret Potion. So if Jasmine has Boulder Badge, we're going to see it first for Driekiann.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a bold guess for Boulder Badge. You ready?
Yeah.
I think it's behind basement. I think it's in the basement.
Maybe, yeah.
That would be just unfortunate because, you know, it's the last key item needed for asazas. It's got a decent amount of checks down there. There's like, what, 6 or so? I don't know the exact stuff.
There's definitely quite a few.
Dip next call in for Route 4. That would also be fortunate. It could be. That's.
Could be E4. No.
We could be here another 5 minutes. We could be here another hour. I mean.
I wonder if asazas will check Kamos at some point.
Boulder badge on Jasmine.
Oh.
That's about to put asazas in go mode.
Yeah.
Driekiann finally going back to Kanto using the SS, but there is no way they're going to be able to catch up. So they would need Marsh badge and Glacier badge
and EXPN
and EXPNs because they need the expansion card, which is behind Erica, and then that gets them to West Kanto, which is where both badges were, right? Or where was Marsh badge?
I don't remember. I feel like Marsh badge is really far away. Marsh badge is in Dragon.
Yeah, Marsh badge is in Dragon. So what they would need to do is beat Erica, get the expansion card, go to West Kanto, then get the Glacier badge, then return to Dragon. Which, if you're doing all that without that's going to be even slower.
Yeah, and without being baited by Whirl Islands.
Yeah, and without being baited by Whirl Islands. True. Whirl Islands. Empty.
Asazas is in go mode now.
Yeah.
This is the section of the game where you just go and fight red.
Yep.
Sometimes it goes well, sometimes it doesn't. You just have to pray. It's hard.
Fortunately for Azaz, his Machamp has been doing really solid. If they have X attacks, they should be fine. Now, I don't know what X items they have, but with X attacks, it shouldn't be an issue. So yeah, nothing on the SS. I mean, the only thing it could have been at this point was the basement key, which just would have led Driekiann further astray.
Yeah.
But, yeah, short of some weird thing happening with Azaz, it's their race to lose. This scene would have made for an interesting spoiler log race. I think I would agree. I think, as a spoiler log race, this could have been a nice thing. Because remember, those of you who missed the beginning of this race began with, within the first 10 minutes, having Surf, having Fog Badge, and having Squirt Ball. You could the world was your oyster. Both Kanto items were in that part of Johto. Yeah.
Is there a good reason why Asazas didn't use all his rare candies?
Did he not?
I thought he still has one.
And the left one, I don't know.
The Butterfree is too strong. That's Dropek.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. Your friend of the Butterfree has
my buddy.
Your buddy. Who would have thought that at the end of the day, the enemy for Azazaz was Pokefan the whole time?
I think he'll.
And it was Supersonic. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
This might.
There you go. Okay.
I know Butterfree's weakness. Butterfree's weakness is very frail.
So now you just heal up.
Well.
You got to heal up. Hope that the Mew doesn't have anything that'll hit too hard.
Oh!
Stab Psychic. All right, so we have a Stab Psychic Mew against a Machamp. This is a bad situation. And it used Light Screen. It just used Light Screen. Oh no!
Oh no!
Wow! Red, man, stealing from chat. Red came to play. Wow.
Red wasn't joking. No.
Wow. They're leading with Gyarados now. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Time to go find a dark type. Probably not. Now,
It might be an idea.
if they now, Azaz, the last thing they want to do is leave this area. But if they struggle enough on red, it might not be a terrible idea to go check.
Did Asazas not buy X Defend?
If they, I didn't.
I don't think
Doesn't
they have
look
X
it.
Defend.
It looks like they have X
Otherwise,
speed, X attack, and guard spec. No X defense.
interesting
Buy
choice.
X defense. Buy X defense. You never know.
Yeah, I usually buy them.
Oh, according
Because
to
then
chat,
I could still set up against the Butterfree, even
Okay.
with the drill pack.
chat is saying that there are level 50 wilds in this room, which that I would not have.
Didn't know.
So you could catch them for help.
Yes, you can.
But yeah, they're trying to set up the Gyarados at this point. I think you kind of have to, because that Mew, it one-shot the Machamp. There's nothing else. Flash strats, that's another idea. Using Flash to lower accuracy. That's another good strat. Driekiann's doing the Kanto gym fights, but unfortunately doing the wrong one. Saw a Surge, now we're seeing Stina. The right gym is Eric.
I always, as I said already, it's always Erica.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that with me for my man. Ooh! Gyarados barely surviving. Oh, man. You gotta heal now. Aw, Red just keeps healing the Butterfree, though. There you go, though. Crit Horn Attack. One shot.
Pussy is okay.
Oh, Blissey. Well, at least you have physical. It's okay. Alright, Blissey not a
Should have
problem.
probably look at that level EXP, dude. Should have probably top strength.
Nidoqueen, if you have Surf, do you not have Surf on Gyarados?
No, he doesn't have anything on it.
The moment I would have swapped Gyarados to the front here, and I'm like, alright, let's use Gyarados, I would have taught it Surf at least. We got the Mew out. Let's see how we go here. Now that's gonna probably kill it with Psychic. You need that Butterfree. You need that Machamp to finish it off.
No.
You outsped. No. Use revives. Use revives. Revive.
Does he have a max revive?
I believe so, but he soft reset.
He resets. Yeah, that red fight's tough, man.
Mm-hmm. Driekiann, meanwhile, about to do Nugget.
Ooh, he has Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball's huge.
There you go. Shadow Ball TM.
He's not teaching you what?
I think he's just figuring out who to teach it to. He's teaching it to the Gyarados instead. At this point, the Gyarados was doing better than the Machamp. I don't hate the decision. He's trying to plan something out. Hydro Pump. Go Surf or Hydro Pump at least. Like,
does he have X-Ax? If he has X-Ax, then Hydro Pump. Otherwise, Surf.
He has X-Attack.
Song.
Also, Hydro Pump is still special in this gen.
What, is Hydro Pump not special?
No, it is special. Remember, in Gen 2, any water move is all special.
Including Crab Hammer. Doesn't make sense, but yes.
Well, that's why they changed it starting in Gen 4. Maybe go level up on level 50 Pokemon. You have to keep in mind Azaz's state of mind. As far as they are concerned, this could be a close race. They could be thinking that Driekiann is on red as well.
Yeah, like,
it's hard.
There's no way. We don't know. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't really want to risk taking your time when you can't afford to take your time.
Yeah. The biggest thing is not panic. Exactly. Azaz is like, I got Fly 2 hours and 15 minutes in. How have I not lost yet? And Driekiann's like, well, where's Fly?
It's like, why?
Fly? Wait, he's like, did they patch it out?
Where is it? Are we playing Nightmare Mode?
Yeah, he has 4 max revive. Like,
Yeah, he still has
Wow.
a rare candy.
and has a rare candy. I don't know why.
I guess he saved it for if he needs to catch level 50. I think that's why he kept it.
Even still,
Which
like...
makes sense.
But then if you're gonna do something like that, then save the game, give the rare candy to Gyarados, and then try the fight. Then when you soft reset, you still have the rare candy.
I think, no, I mean like, if you catch something else, and you want to evolve it.
I guess. But again, like, if you're gonna try the fight with Gyarados, save the game, use the rare candy on Gyarados, start the fight. If you win the fight, you're great. If you don't, soft reset, then go catch something. You soft reset to before you use that rare candy, so you have candy again. Now evolve it.
Oh no!
That is an unfortunate.
That's a tough credit to swallow. Yes, ERC, you can stall out Psychic, but I don't know if you really want to stall out Psychic. You don't know what other moves it has.
No, but I would have tried it.
Like, maybe.
How many tries until he reached the point where it would have been better to go get X defense?
One. Like, after the first try, it would have been better for him by X defense.
I disagree. I mean, I would have bought X
Maybe
defense
after the
at the beginning.
second try, he should have bought X defense.
Yeah.
Before he went.
Buy X defense, buy X speeds, buy 1 or 2 guard specs, and then buy either X attacks or X specials, depending on what moves you
And buy X accuracy if you have inaccurate moves.
Right, and do that if you haven't. Like, it's one thing if you're planning on using Machamp who's all physical, so you don't buy X specials, that's understandable. But the X defense, you never know. By the way, Driekiann finally has Fly. So, finally flying around. Unfortunately, still doing Misty, which is not the right gym. They, of course, would not know this. They need to go Erica to West Kanto, back to Dragon's Den. And unfortunately, there are so many other checks that they are going to be tempted to do that it's very unlikely to do everything.
Yeah. And, Asazas is all set up.
Yep, now we just gotta see it work.
Paralyze is nice.
Yeah, I mean, that
Paralyze.
makes it so that Gyarados is not taking a hit at least. Alright, let's see the Mew. Let's see what
I don't know if
happens.
it's +6.
Shadow Ball, we need this to one-shot. Oh no! Oh no, it didn't one-shot the Mew!
I think
Alright,
if
well...
he uses Max Survive on Gyarados,
Yeah, which he's
still
doing.
might
Okay.
kill. He still should kill. He doesn't have any full restores anymore.
Is he out of full restores?
I think so.
Oh, it outspeeds though. Oh, he lived. Okay, he was down.
Yeah, if only it was Mega Gyarados, then it's like,
Perish sometime.
Dark type.
Moo. Oh, I used Reflect? Dude!
Oh,
This red fight is destroying! No! Oh man, he's not out of full restore.
I would switch back to Machamp
Nah, he's going for just setting up the Gyarados some more. I think he's waiting for the reflect to wear.
Unfortunately, Pear Song isn't so good because, like, Red knows to switch out.
But if you're down to down to the last one,
Yeah, it's the last Pokemon, but it doesn't matter.
you know, we still got one more after the so.
Yeah, you should be good.
Miltank's down, one left. Should be fine from here unless it's like or some or a Tyranitar. What?
He can Pear Song it.
As long as
Pear Song
outspeeds.
use Pear Song. Use Pear Song.
Does the Gyarados have it?
Yeah, he taught it to Gyarados for a reason. You should teach it. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense why you teach it and no one uses it.
There you go.
He's used it.
There you go. And there's no way he can lose. There's no way he can lose.
Yup. Red's forced to lose. Unless... Well, yeah. Unless, like, something... I don't think Sten's anything.
Yep, there we go. Parasong ended up not mattering. But there we go. Rich Girl Joe down and Azaz has...
Congratulations.
Oh boy. I cannot wait. This got so many fun things to discuss.
Butterfree was good, obviously.
What were Machamp? 8 attack, you know, not bad. 6 HP, that's unfortunate. 13 speed, that was good. Did we see the Gyarados stats? I didn't see those.
It's decent.
Gyarados, 13 speed, 11 special, 12 attack. Wow, yeah, that was a Gyarados. There you go.
Strong Gyarados.
Yeah.
Driekiann is, I don't know what he's doing.
I think they're checking the Route 15 item. They're still trying to make their way around. Erica's, I think, the one gym they have not done. And Driekiann just DNF. So Driekiann has 4.
DNF.
They had a bit to go. I don't blame. I think that's reasonable. Alright. We're gonna see if either of the two of them want to talk. So yeah, that was quite an interesting race. Probably the worst Redvis tourney so far? Maybe. I mean, we're still early in the tourney. So, probably? But, yeah. That was quite an interesting race. Very open where they could have gone. They just weren't really going. Or, I don't know what I'm saying. They went different ways, and I think the big thing for Driekiann was not doing gyms. And not doing Kanto.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough now. Polygraph is not as good as Machamp, obviously. And
yeah, that's part of it. And yeah, the issues of a fighting type, even if Driekiann makes it, it's going to be the same issues.
Yeah, he's going to face the same issues of the Drill Peg and Psychic.
So really quickly for the stream, Asazas was saying that the bot sent an invalid invite to the server. If we can get him in. I don't know if I am sending an invite. Oh, look there, I can. Let me try that.
There we go.
Hello.
Hi.
So, what a race, huh?
Jesus. I mean, was pretty nervous at the end, and understandably, I guess. Yeah, after being was exhausted because these are just too long, and this one in particular was like super long. What was that fly?
What was fly?
No, I mean, what was fly? What is the fly logic? What is the early
fly logic? Yeah, the fly logic was weird. So needing to get cut and then going to Kanto Nugget Hedge. Driekiann only got fly about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean, it was really, really bad. It was almost the last place it could have been for me, but I mean, what else? And then that red fight was pretty brutal.
Yeah, that red fight. Any regret on not getting the X defense? Or...
Yeah, I kind of shot myself in the foot twice actually. So on one hand for the X defense, and also using the rare candies on the Machamp, and then the Machamp was useless. So.
Yeah, the Machamp seemed like it was actually holding this part. It looked like it was only right at the end with that red fight where the Machamp struggled. And I mean, a stab psychic on Mew. That's gonna hurt any fighting type.
Yeah, there's also drill pick on Butterfree. Yeah, not the. I mean, it's not like you can PP stall drill pick either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, I know we had one question. There was one check in particular that you put off way longer than we ever thought. Any reason you delayed the Farfetch'd quest?
I mean, just wasn't the it was in the way the first time I was in Azalea, but I don't know. I didn't feel like doing the rival fight.
All right, I mean, fair enough. It confused us when you flew to Azalea because we not done, and then all of a sudden you're doing the rival fight. We're like, what?
I mean, yeah, it was like a super weird early routing, just being able to surf in Cherry Grove, which is not what you usually see. So you could just do whatever, you kind of just rush the rockets.
Not only early surf, but on top of that, early squirt. That opens up Johto so much. You guys did very different routes. You did the Rocket Hideout pretty early, whereas Driekiann put it off for a while. But it was still very interesting race. I think we're going to get Driekiann in here as well. I'm just gonna... Well, I'm not sure. Driekiann's in setup. You just need to join. But, yeah. I think you had the better main of the two. Hello, Driekiann.
Hello, Driekiann.
Hey, Driekiann. GG's.
I struggle on this one.
Yeah, so I think your issue, Driekiann, was you seem to really not want to do any of the fights in for a while.
Yeah, basically, I struggled to get my man because I wanted this mountain so badly, and after this, it wasn't cooperative at all. And I was like, okay, I'm already going for some plays, otherwise I think I'm done, and nothing was working, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
Okay.
So,
well,
yeah, after that, I tried to come back, but I knew pretty much from the start it was already over.
Well, it wasn't. You were on the right track. You only had 2 badges left. One of them was West Kanto, which I think is where you probably would have gone next anyway. And then the other one, unfortunately, was Whirlpool Dragon's Den.
Okay.
Weren't them both on Dragon's Den?
Well, he did early Dragon's Den without Whirlpool.
Oh,
So he got the first one. He got the Rising Bench. So
And my problem also is I don't have the radio card, and I don't know where it is.
you don't have the what?
The
radio card.
You have Radio Guard.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure you do.
You don't have radio card?
No, I don't.
Well,
That was
it
my
was
problem.
in Union Cave.
Where was it?
Union Cave. Maybe you missed to check.
I think Union Cave surf locked.
It's not surf locked, I don't think.
No, I
But
Oh no. All right.
thought it was. Yeah. If
Yeah,
you
I
didn't
don't
have
know.
Radio Guard, you missed that.
No, that
I
was my
got it.
problem. I was missing two parts of the radio, so I was like, okay, there is nothing on the West Kanto for now, and I was watching for a full clear as soon as possible. But yeah, if my glassy badge is on West Kanto, yeah, I'm completely screwed with this.
Yeah, I mean, the situation you had was a Glacier Badge in West Kanto, which you would need for Whirlpool.
yeah,
The other.
Raylan and Dunix are correct. It was the last item before Azalea. It's near the lake. Like there's a guy.
Okay. So yeah, you must have just missed that, Chuck, and none of us even missed it. That might explain why I missed, because I know at one point, Pokemon Fan had mentioned that they had radio cards. I couldn't remember either of you picking, but
I saw asazas pick it up.
okay, so Asazas picked it up, but Driekiann must have accidentally missed it. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, that really sucks. But it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a rough start, so I'm not surprised I missed a check like this. I was so in a hurry to find something, to have a progression, something that yeah, I didn't play well this one. I didn't play well at all.
Well,
But yeah.
it happens. There was one check that I thought so there were two checks that you did, Driekiann, that I thought could potentially give you an advantage. One was when you did the Ho-Oh chain. I was thinking it could possibly be a while before Azazaz did Ho-Oh Chamber. And then the other one was Dragon. But both ended up, Azazaz sniffed them out. Neither of you did E4, so that's good.
We almost did it.
Almost. We were wondering if you were going to do a drink while you were up.
We were close already.
I was just prepared to get the check and come back with fly if it was like after this. Since I didn't have fly, I was like, okay, I will do the rival fight and teleport back, and I can continue my routing smoothly. But yeah, I wasn't ready to do this kind of combo, and even less with the Pokemon I had as main. The Poliwrath, it's not wasn't really good, but I didn't have anything else. So
yeah, your Poliwrath main seemed like it struggled a tiny bit, but it looked like eventually it got to the point.
yeah,
Better than
got
the Mantine
worse.
you started. At least.
The mid part was really bad, and yeah, after this it was better. It was still not the best main possible. Maybe it was better to get this Alakazam at first.
Did you miss the Boomerang TM in the store?
Sorry, Zoba?
There was a Boomerang TM in the store. In Goldenrod Mart.
I think I got it, but
That probably
yeah,
would
I'm
have
not
helped
really
out your.
good with Maybe I don't have it.
Yeah, we saw it when we saw it when earlier. You were surprised I didn't buy it. I guess.
Yeah, I didn't saw it, and I'm not really experienced at this game, and I don't have a lot of experience with the physical moves. I mostly know the special one, and there's a description of the physical. I don't get half of them.
I'm in the same boat. I tend to run special over physical, so I totally understand.
At one point, I was thinking to switch on this. Sorry, I don't remember the name in English. The Psyduck. But the moveset was
you were thinking
so
about
bad.
switching to the Psyduck?
Yeah, getting it at a special, so I had already Surf. I was like, okay, just one good move, and I go for it, and it was nothing. So
Okay, so you had caught the Psyduck, thinking maybe swap the move side.
yeah, for me, Psyduck will be far easier to run than Poliwrath, and yeah, just the Surf wasn't enough for me, so I stayed with Poliwrath.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable.
Yeah.
I think the Poliwrath might be better than the Golduck anyway, but if the Golduck had a really good moveset.
Right. If you don't mind, I'm going to go say hi to the Spanish pals. So
yeah,
thank
go
you.
For it.
Yeah. So thank you for the race, and good luck to Drake in the next race. And yeah, thank you for commentating and tracking. That takes a lot of endurance as well.
Thank you.
So see ya.
Yep.
GG again.
Yeah.
So do you have any other questions, Driekiann, about the race, or?
Just what was the main for Asaz?
He ran a Machamp. So, do you remember when you were looking on the water on Route 30?
Yeah.
I think the Machamp was the 10%.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, he just lucked into finding the Machamp. That was strength. And the Machamp carried him pretty well until Red was rough. With a level 81 Butterfree, a Mew with Stab Psychic. It was an interesting run, right?
Okay, I think I would have the same problem with the Poliwrath.
Yeah, I think you probably would. He ended up using a Gyarados, actually. To help him out. The Gyarados, I believe, was the Snorlax. Yeah, the Gyarados was the Snorlax, so that ended up helping him out a lot with Red.
Yeah, I can imagine. I still have problem to finding. If I don't have a good main at the start, I'm struggling. Still, I don't have enough knowledge of the game to adapt really well. So
yep,
yeah,
and
this
that
one wasn't pretty good for me.
That's understandable. It happens. But did you enjoy the run at least?
Yeah, it was fun.
There you go.
I really like it, the early gumball I've done, so it was enjoyable. I knew I had almost no chance at all, but still.
I have to say, you going into that Claire gym and getting the badge out of the Dragon's Den, I was so happy. I was like, that could be the play that sets apart Driekiann from...
Honestly, when I saw it, I was like, okay, this is my play. I have to gamble everything on this, and I was checking everything behind waterfalls.
And that's what you got to do. You did the exact right thing. You identified that you were probably in second, and you said, all right, if I'm going to win, we have to go for a Hail Mary.
Exactly.
I think you did the exact right. It's just, the thing about Hail Marys is they... So.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. And anyway, I didn't have the radio card. I just found it, so it's not the first time I missed this check.
Okay.
Do you
use a tracker at all, or?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so just gotta be careful.
Good. Yeah. Keep using it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I've been doing Crystal now a year and a half. To use the tracker, so you don't want to end up in that situation. But
Yeah,
you know,
don't be like me. Don't be like me.
it happens to all of us. So, but yeah, GG's. I think that's about it for us, though. Unless you have any other
And
questions.
good luck on your next race.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for commentating.
Yeah. So before we close out tonight, shout outs again to SpeedGaming for hosting this tournament. Shout outs to both of our racers, Asazas and Driekiann, for putting on a great race. Shout outs to Speed Gaming Espanol for doing a Spanish restream. And if you enjoyed this match, then in a little under 3 hours, there's going to be another match on the Speed Gaming 1 channel, which I believe is also being restreamed on the Portuguese channel. So that'll be a good match as well, and I'll be commentating that one too. So
yeah, unfortunately, I'll have to.
It's all good. Just catch the highlight later.
Yeah.
But yeah. Until then, I was Rob the Gamer 115.
I'm Poem at 937.
We'll see you guys later. Rallad, we're good. I know you don't want us to click the button.